intro. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Ba-da-ba. Maybe I'll make a new intro for YouTube in the future or just streaming in general. But what's up, guys? Welcome to December 31st, 2025 for people over in other countries. It's a bit past that. But welcome to the New Year's stream. I said I was going to make one, and I did. Also, the YouTube stream's fine. It's up right now. You need to refresh your browser if you're worried about it not working. Because it says it's working on my end. I don't have any issues with it, so. Oh boy, what to talk about for 2025. There's things I didn't even bring up too much on stream before, like the Steam Cube machine, the Gabe Cube, as they call it, the Gabe Newell Cube. Game of the Year was Doom the Dark Ages. Absolutely not. It didn't even win. It didn't even win Game of the Year. It didn't win that at all. I got my sparkling red grape juice right here. Welch's has changed the logo. It looks very lame now, very corporate. Tastes about the same, though, as last year. Already had the cheesecake pudding. Yep, it's got that. Ooh, that nice citric aftertaste. Stream into the pit. Into the void! Into the void. But no, we're going to talk about stuff that happened in 2025. It won a participation award for best accessibility, though, yeah. Because it had 15 billion sliders, so they didn't have to make the game. So they didn't have to actually make proper difficulty for the game. All right, can you see this? 2025 in review. It should be on the screen right now. Also, I'm showing where the origin of my profile picture comes from. Wrong one. That's the Steam machine. We'll talk about that. That's where I got my profile picture from, for people that didn't know. All two of you. Fallout 3 The Pit, not the FNAF one. Five Nights at Freddy's. I said it right this time. I said it Friday Night at Freddy's. Friday Night Funkin' at Freddy's. What a crossover that would have been. Also, if anyone's talking on YouTube, let me know. Type in chat that you're here. Because it says I got one live viewer. I got 4 views so far. Thanks for liking the stream as well. But we're definitely going to be reviewing what's going on in the landscape today. Or not today. This entire year. I don't know what's going to happen next year. Next year's not going to be really... I don't know. I feel like next year's going to be a nothing burger year. I mean, this was the year the Switch 2 came out, and I don't think Sony and Microsoft are going to do anything, you know? Five Nights Funkin', yeah. If Freddy Fazbear is so bad, then why do I want to go put my butt in his eye? Did you just learn that phrase? You said it yesterday as well. Sounds like you got it from a movie or a game or something. I'm not saying it's not a common phrase. It's just you're now using it because it feels like you just learned it. It's some Zoomer brain stuff. Anyways, here's 2025 in review. Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo sucked, raising the price of their consoles, terrible business practices, etc. Also, you'll have Doug Bowser retiring literally today. This is his last day as Nintendo president, COO, Chief Operating Officer over at Nintendo, and Devin Pritchard will be taking over the role as both of those positions, which is insane. Delete System 32 to end the year on a high note, you coward. Absolutely not. The world is going to turn into cinders within 2 hours of January. Absolutely not. Last stream before the new year, absolutely. And I'm currently going over what happened in 2025. Not everything. Usually most of the major stuff. I'll probably miss some things here and there because obviously I wasn't keeping up with every piece of news that was available because I was focusing more on just streaming random games I want to play. I mean, I played Skyrim this year. I not platinum. You platinum something on Sony. I got all the achievements on Steam. Literally, who? Exactly. She was the vice president of marketing, right? And that's usually who becomes president. That's what happened with Reggie and Doug. But she's going to become the new president, who's a literal who. This was earlier in this year in September that Doug Bowser said he was going to retire. Or it's a woman taking over? Yes. As you saw with Xbox, it was a woman as well. I'm just saying. I'm noticing a trend. That's all I got to say. I'm not saying it's better. We're going to find out if it's for better or for worse for Nintendo, but it's not like it's really helped any of the other companies. It was Phil Spencer and the other chick that I mentioned in that Microsoft video. Literal who. I have no idea, man. It's insane. Wait, Awama's taking over Nintendo of America? Yes. As president and COO, she might be a figurehead like Doug Bowser was, but how much did Doug Bowser do like Reggie did? He's not like he was promoting or marketing. That's what cracks you up. You're the vice president of marketing, and then you don't do anything that Reggie set the standard for and wonder why like you're just like a figurehead in your position at that point. Not my Nintendo. It's already too late. Anyways, most game developers sucked. Ubisoft, BioWare, which is under EA, any company you can think of, 343 Studios, Bungie, Bethesda, you can get on the list of them. Very rough year. Not very great. Okay, if we have to rely on indie companies or double A companies to actually make good games, we are struggling poorly as a unit here. I'm not a part of that unit, but I'd like to call it a unit because clearly gaming is going down the shitter right now. Excuse me. I even forgot Bowser was still there because he doesn't promote. How are you the vice president of marketing and stuff like that and then don't promote yourself? I understand you don't need to make it all about you. But Nintendo, what's lacking right now, Nintendo's faces. We have to constantly show Miyamoto in every direct, unless it's Sakurai's game, to actually get sales going. It is sad. What about Square Enix? Yes, in the trash. They were better at Square than they were Square Enix. Go back to Squaresoft, actually, or just Square. There hasn't been a good indie game since the release Friday. I say Friday Night Funkin' again. Five Nights at Freddy's 6. Jesus Christ. Please, no more. No more, please. No more, please. Like, if Silk Song and Expedition 33 is considered the best games this year, we have fallen as a society. Indie games nowadays have big funds that are not real indies. Correct. Expedition 33 being one of them. That they were part of a studio that was a major company, and you went off to make your own stuff. It's like, you're not indie if you're being funded by a large company, and if you were already part of a large company, then I wouldn't call you indie. It's like calling Bungie indie because they broke off from 343, or not broke off from 343 Studios, but broke off from Halo. That's not how it works. But yes, I'll continue on. The Valve Cube console contender. I don't know how much this thing's going to sell. And I'm actually going to be talking about it on stream. Actually, I'll just do it right now. We'll switch to it before I continue on more in 2025. I didn't really have a conversation about this whatsoever. I did not talk about it, if at all. I barely even mentioned it because I didn't really care. But now I'm considered caring about it because I do think I'm going to have a predictions for 2026. I'm worried that this thing's not going to sell as well as people think it is. Because I was looking at the specifications of which this console, or I call it a console. It's a computer, essentially, but it's designed like the flippin' GameCube. For all things. Right? I don't care about any of this, except for the storage is what actually concerns me. And also the 4K gaming at 60 FPS with FSR. It's like, dude, do we need frame resolution still? That's AMD stuff. They're using an AMD GPU, and I do believe CPU. It says right there. But it's customized specifically for that console because it's so small. Yeah, the GameCube. Yeah, I said that earlier. I like the name. It's beautiful. Beautiful. I don't care. Like, cool that you could customize your mini computer because that's essentially what this is. It's not like it's really even that great. Oh, man. How do you only have DisplayPort 1.4? Dude, 2.1 exists now. HDMI 2.1 has existed for years. How are you this behind? I mean, you should be impressed that, excuse me, something this small can even play games at 4K, but I don't think I really am anymore. All right, so this is actually the design, the tech specs, as you can tell on the screen. You have your USB 3As, two of them. You got your micro SD, indicator, LED, power button, DisplayPort, HDMI. You only get one of each. That sucks. GPU graphics cards literally. My 7900 XT has 4. Has 4, and this graphics card from 2022, who even uses DisplayPort? Me. It's better than HDMI. It can transmit more data, by the way, which you'll see in these tech specs where it straight up tells you. DisplayPort could do higher resolutions. That's why we switched to DisplayPort. If you didn't know that, do Extreme Uno. Probably won't be doing that. Indie is like dirt for fun, just people working on something. Yeah, remember Yacht Games? Remember when I talked about Yacht Games where they're clearly sinking and probably going to go bankrupt if this new game doesn't sell because they decided to bank on one game for a decade and not make any new games in the process. Instead, just constantly keep making DLCs of their first game. It's like unbelievable. I can't. That company should be not AAA. It should be a AA company by now. But they just I can't believe they just scuffed the hell out of it. Itagaki had the right idea when he made Bloodstained. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, I'm tired of Koei Tecmo or Konami or whatever. I think it was Koei Tecmo. Or Konami, one of those two companies. Dude, will you give the chat a New Year's kiss? To the new year. That's to the new year. But yeah, I just can't believe those companies are not going to be doing so well in 2026, if at all. Of course I do know that, but evidently monitor manufacturers don't. I know, you got to get some of them. You have to get a splitter. I mean, to be fair, a CRT monitor was VGA, so you're gonna have to get. I got a splitter for that, or I should not. I shouldn't say a splitter. I should say an adapter. That's the proper term for that. But you only have 2 slots. This is built like a console. They say it's a computer, but it's built like a console. You have your power connector, which literally looks like a PS2 connector or the PS1 connector. Remember the PS2 cable? That's designed just like that. 1 Ethernet cable, and you have some other USB ports here. All right, so the CPU is they won't even give like the specific thing, but 6-core. This is what my CPU is right now. 7600X is a 6-core 12. Koji Igarashi. I bought Mega Man 111 on impulse today. I never played Mega Man 4. Sure hope it's good. Up to 4.8 gigahertz, 30-watt TDP. That's insane. They had to customize it because it's so small, but that is insane amount of gigahertz just for that small of a CPU. That power output's insane. You mean PlayStation 1, 2, or PlayStation 2? I think PlayStation 1 had a power cable kind of like that design too, but specifically the PS2. The PS3 also had a similar design. You know what I mean? Because it didn't need a power brick like the Xbox 360. Remember the Xbox 360, specifically the Xbox 360 power brick that you had? The PlayStation 3 didn't need one, or at least the Slim didn't need one. The GPU is also not that great either. Like 110 watt TDP is pretty weak. 2.45 gigahertz max sustained clock. That's like, they give stats here of what the DisplayPort and HDMI could do. They said it was 6 times more powerful than a Steam Deck. Is an IBM port. I meant for that, yeah, for the AC power connector. Yeah, it looks like that is what I'm saying. I was saying it's 1-to-1, but that design looked just like it when you plug it in. I could take out my PS2 right now. I got the power cable for it. It looks similar. That AC power connector looks similar to it. But this GPU acting like we're going to get 4K. They put FSR in there, which really makes me mad. Because that means you're going to have to be using it constantly. I have no idea if this thing can even run Cyberpunk 2077. I think based on this the CPU, I know it can, right? I don't know about that power output, though. That's insane, though. Like, my CPU is from, 2022? 7600X has same cores, but the TDP, I think, is 105 watts. The 9000 series was supposed to help with power sustainability while giving a little bit of a boost, which I was interested in buying this year, but Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and the Christmas sales are absolutely trash. Unless you were a Prime user looking for a new GPU, but that was the 9070 XT. I haven't made many good games since Xbox 360. It'd be cool to be young enough to be around for Halo 2 Prime Gaming. Well, you'll be alive enough to see yet another remake. This time it's going to be the first Halo game remake. Remember that? I didn't put that on the list of things of remakes because they're just constantly pumping them out. Like, I saw the list of games that are supposedly coming out in 2026 to remind myself, and half of those are like ports to the Switch 2. It's like, what the heck? That has nothing to do with what's going on. There's nothing to look forward to. I already own those games where I never cared to buy them on Steam. You know what I mean? But I just don't think this GPU is going to be powerful enough to play modern games. I doubt this even plays Cyberpunk at 4K. Are you for real? Like, the requirements for Cyberpunk was underestimated when they first released the sheet that told you the requirements in order to play at a certain thing. Especially, this is AMD, so this is not going to have DLSS or frame generation like NVIDIA. It might have something similar for AMD because I own one and you use FSR. But that's resolution. That's not the same thing. The RAM is terrible. This is bad. 16 gigabytes of DDR5 is really low. I'm very shocked that it didn't go with 32. I guess they couldn't fit it in the cube. I mean, is it even necessary to make it this small? You could make it double the size and it would have been fine too. I don't get it. Like, people buy consoles that are heavy as hell. Look at the first Xbox. The Xbox 360 has got some heft to it. The PS3, PS4, PS5. Like, you don't need... I just feel like you're trying to make it niche and novel to make it small. But many computers already exist and have existed even before the pandemic. You know what I mean? Doesn't the anniversary version already count as a remake of Combat Evolved? I think it counts as a remaster. Even with the new cutscenes, I don't think it changes the gameplay enough to consider it a full remaster or remake. You know what I mean? It's like that weird in-between. I don't know what the requirements are for a modern remake now, because people would have probably said Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD were remakes because they did change things in the game, like Swift Sail for Wind Waker, but I don't think it didn't change the overall story or gameplay. It just made going to places faster, and also changed the Triforce pieces to have less of. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's a remaster, but like I said, it did change gameplay things that were not there previously, which is what a remake usually does. That's why I said there's weird in-betweens of what we describe as a remake or remaster. A remake is like the new MGS3 Delta. God, I can't believe they remade that, and then it didn't sell well. Shocker, it's like Zoomers don't care, and the millennials were the ones that played Metal Gear Solid to death. Oh. But I do believe this RAM is ridiculously low. 8 gigabytes of VRAM is too low. This is too low. This is not going to be able to be playing games at 4K. Like, I don't even know if this plays RDR2 in 4K. God, like, I think... Dude, how is this going to be playing GTA 6? Do you know how big, like, GTA 6 is going to be? And I'll get to the storage, which is another argument I'll be making right down here. But this is very low. Like, let's see, the 5060 GPU had 8 gigabytes of VRAM, but that has DLSS and frame generation. With AMD, it's not going to be nearly as powerful, especially not with if you didn't have a 9070 XT, you know, you're not going to have the best of FSR. And I don't know what level of FSR we're talking about because they don't tell you what GPU it is. That's what really kind of bothers me, but it's not really that great. Oh, no, it's RDNA 3. It's only going to have FSR 3. Unless they changed, because I've seen people hack their GPUs or hack the software to get FSR 4 on the 7000 series, but RDNA 3 is my graphics card, the 7000 series. The 9070 XT was RDNA 4. I missed a big video game time. Yeah, I miss when good video games are coming out consistently. And not just remakes, remasters, or ports. Like, remember when I showed you the PS2 list? Holiday season of 2001? All those games were, like, good. I don't think there was a bad game on that list. Oh, man, but it's just all these new games just suck. Internal power supply I don't really care about. Normal stuff. But the storage is the next biggest issue I have. So they're going to have 2 models, right? Which is weird that the second model isn't stronger, but the first model is. 2001, yes, for the PS2. The holiday season, which is a fall to fall to winter. It had been September to December. Because Christmas, New Year's, and then that's it, I do believe. Because it said it was in 2001. Like, if it said holiday season to 2002, then it would put it there, but it was 2001. I talked about this when I talked about the Game Awards. 2018 was last year. They made multiple good games in 1 year. Well, we need more than 5. We need 10. We should be having 20 to 30 good games every year. We can't even get that anymore. We can't even get it anymore. None of these companies really care to do that anymore, but... As I continue on with these 2 Steam Machine models, the fact that we're having 2 different models, but the only difference is storage is kind of sad. Like, you're obviously going to be paying more for the 2 terabyte, but 512 is too low. This is not a laptop, right? That's $1,200 of good game, Duganov, if only. If only. If you're considering it to be $60, you need to, actually, it's going to be $70, so you need to make that even more. So it's actually $2,100 if it was 30 games. I'm just pointing that out as well. $2,000 a year on video games. That's insane. They only put out 1 or good games these days, and they're not even good like they used to be back then. I know. That's what I've been talking about. To be fair, Cyberfrick 2069 was literally unfinished. A bit. Just a little bit, but even not just unfinished. It didn't run well either. It still requires too much resources for what it does, in my opinion. Seen multiple videos now. The GPUs and the frame rate was just terrible unless you activate DLSS or frame generation, stuff like that. Smoothing, upscaling. You know, you're not actually playing at 4K. You're playing at 1440p upscaled. Stuff like that. The PS5 does that. But 512 is too low. To give it a comparison of a game that has high storage, that's over 10% of this, something I talked about with the PS3 when it was first released. Tekken 7 is 80 gigabytes on Steam. 80! That is that is above 1/7 of this. Okay? Over 1/7. It's between 1/7 and 1/6 of the storage space. One game. One game. Okay? They clearly did not understand that 512 is not enough for a computer. Because they're also trying to sell this not only as a gaming computer, but a computer. You want to download apps on it? You can. They tell you that. But this is not enough storage space for games anymore. This was this... Dude, laptops had this 10 years ago. Like, my HP laptop had 1 gigabyte. That thing's from 2017. Like what? Like what? Posture check. My posture is checking. You're also Happy New Year. We're going over 2025, and I'm currently going over the Gabe Cube, the Steam machine that I didn't really talk about because I have some issues with this. I would recommend getting the 2 terabyte if you're going to get it, but like I said, it's not going to be so great. They had Fallout 4. I don't think Fallout 4 is that great. Witcher 3, Batman Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight's not that great either. Arkham City's better. Witcher 3 is the only one I agree with being the best on all of these. Fallout 4 is not better than 3 or New Vegas. Come on. I mean, for significant releases. Yeah, that was like 20. Fallout 4 was what? 2015. Witcher 2015. Oh, these are all 2015. Yeah, that's what you're talking about. I got it. Oh, boy. Dude, did you ever talk about the GPU and RAM prices expected to skyrocket in 2026 because of AI use? Yes, I talked about RAM. I did. I absolutely talked about RAM. I talked about comparing the prices that it was 3 to 4 times as much. I told what I say in that stream. I said, I told you guys you should have bought a PC. You should have bought the stuff as soon as possible. Because I knew the prices were either going to get worse or won't change, which both are bad scenarios. But I did not expect RAM to blow up. That was the more insane thing. I even checked on Amazon, right? What my my RAM would be priced at. It'd be $300 to $400. I bought it for less than $120. That includes sales tax and all that stuff, if I remember correctly. Okay, for 32 gigabyte, I have more RAM than double the Steam machine, right? DDR5 CL36,000 megahertz. Corsair Vengeance. Okay, I didn't get the colorful, bright LED lights on it and stuff like that, but yeah, they're making the 5090 cost $5,000. Yeah, everything's going to go up. I'll talk about that for predictions in 2026. It's only going to get worse. Until the AI bubble, if it truly bursts the way it is and not just like a popping of a waterbed, where it slowly burns because OpenAI bought the company or something like that. Dude, I think Disney bought shares in OpenAI. Also, AMD bought into OpenAI, which blew them up, and then their stock dropped over $50 a month later, this month. But the Steam machine here, in terms of storage space, you're going to get the 2 terabyte. If you were buying a Steam machine to also be a computer, you're going to need more. I don't have enough storage space. All right, I have a 2 terabyte NVMe, which is an SSD, a solid state drive. It looks like a stick of RAM, but it's not RAM. It's storage space. It's even smaller than RAM, actually. But I also have a lot of emulators and stuff like that, which obviously have taken up a lot of gigabytes of videos. But if you want to use your computer besides for gaming, you're not going to be able to with the 512 easily. You're going to be buying a bunch of indie games to play on your Steam machine. Wi-Fi's fine. Bluetooth's fine. I mean, I think we have Wi-Fi 7 now, but I think that's more of a modern Wi-Fi thing. I have 500 gigabytes that are all taken up because I have like 20 small games. That's what I'm saying. Like 512 gigabytes was a thing on a laptop 10 years ago. That's just not thinking. That's out-of-date storage space. It should be 1 gigabyte, or not 1 gigabyte, excuse me, 1 terabyte to 2 terabytes. Don't know what they were thinking with that. Also, we're at DisplayPort 2.1 for 5 years now. I don't know why we're doing DisplayPort 1.4. Playing 4K. Dude, you're not playing anything in 8K. Well, imagine upscaling a PlayStation game to 8K. Are you out of your mind? I mean, emulators could do 4K, 6K, 8K, but it's not like it's going to look that much different. Nor does it always improve graphic fidelity, because a lot of the things in that game used special files, kind of like a PNG, but it'll pixelate the edges. You probably saw it in my Tekken 3 video. Yeah, 100%. What's up, Reluctant Reader? How you doing? I got 952 total gigabytes with 521 gigabytes remaining for the obvious reason. The majority of gaming applications taking my space. They're going to take all the space. As I said earlier, and I'll repeat it again, Tekken 7, without the DLC and with the updates that are currently on it, 80 gigabytes. That's a game that came out 2017. RDR 2 is a big game. Destiny 2 is a big game. GTA 5 is a big game. GTA 6 will be even larger. GTA 6 might be 150 gigabytes. Okay? And that's not going to be including the DLC that's going to be with the game. Bye, dude. I have obligations. Happy New Year to you. Go on, Gooner. Hopefully 2026 will be better. But I just don't think this Steam machine is that great. It should have been way better, especially coming from people at Valve. Like the 5 or 12 gigabytes is antiquated. This is even pre-pandemic stuff. 2 terabytes is fine, but like I said, you're also trying to produce this to be another computer to use. You don't promote your Steam machine to say, yeah, just download whatever apps you want on it. Okay, am I going to have enough space with the games that we're putting on it? I mean, dude, 8 gigabytes of VRAM is too low. Do you want me to just play indie games? Is this my Counter-Strike 2 machine? I wish Valve would just admit, yeah, all I want you to play is Team Fortress 2, Counter-Strike 2, and anything else that we made. I'll be gone soon, too. I'm playing Jackbox Party Game with the family, but for now I'm staying here. Thanks, Eater. 512 gigabytes is just Valve using all the leftovers from the entry-level old Steam Deck. You know, the model you bought to replace the NVMe yourself. Yeah, not in this damn economy. That's not going to happen. I know. RAM? Yeah, with RAM prices being $300 to $400 just last year or earlier this year, and now everyone's trying to buy into AI. Dude, it's either going to be a catastrophe, a giant one with the AI bubble. That, or it's going to be popped, right, and then it'll slowly be rebuilt. Kind of like the housing crisis. I mean, I'm not saying those examples are one-to-one, because they were doing more like crazy, insane stuff during the housing crisis, like giving people loans with like half the credit score that's even required, like 350 credit score, which is abysmal. Okay, that's bad. People that should have never had a loan in the first place. We're living in the cyberpunk dystopia without the cool stuff. I got the cool stuff. Better yet, I learned to appreciate past stuff because of why the future is what it is, though. Like, we still have past stuff to appreciate that's still around. Like I said, a CRT VGA monitor is a perfect example of that. You know, I would have never known how good it actually was if I didn't actually play modern stuff on it or anything on it, if I never actually went out of my way to get one. Not the most unreasonable price, but sure as hell not the most reasonable. But this is where we are right now. I like how we have to point out the LED strip. Like, I know customization is important, okay, but we need to focus on how good it actually operates before we focus on customizing it. I don't care if you can put a wood panel in front of your console. Can it play the games I want? Can it store anything else I'd want on it? Are you out of your mind? We're also using their own operating software. So I don't know how good Steam OS is. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe you don't. I don't know. Maybe you won't if you don't already like it now, because it's already been out, I'm pretty sure, for some time. The biggest storage games I have are Rivals, 110. Rivals is 110 gigabytes right now? Dude. Detroit. Is that Detroit Become Human? 59 gigabytes and Alien Isolation, 23 gigs. Jesus Christ. I mean, I knew PS3 games were starting to become large. I knew PS4 games were getting big too. But they're not going to get smaller. They don't know how to compress storage because as graphics increase, the storage space is also increased. They're linear progression, right? They're not inverse. They are linear. They are both going up at the same time, and it's an obvious thing too. And it's there's bloat in these games too. You probably could actually compress it properly and not just lose a few gigs, but maybe dozens. But not in this day and age. Not with these developers and programmers. I don't even think half of them know what the hell they're doing, quite honestly. But I'm thinking the Steam machine's not going to be that great. I think there's going to be a lot of issues with it. It's not like, I mean, the Steam Deck sold well, but the problem is now the Steam Deck is going to compete against the Steam machine. Like, you're cannibalizing your own sales through this, right? And also having two models I just can't believe the second one wouldn't just be more powerful. I just don't understand that. Why have two different Steam machines with two different storage spaces, but the larger one was more storage spaces and more powerful? Just make the cube twice as large. Who cares that the cube is small? We don't care that the cube is small. People buy towers still. Are you out of your mind? We're not worried about whether or not a console is small or large, okay? I don't even know where Valve got this information from, why they wanted to do this. Someone just came up with this idea. Gabe's like, whatever. You know, Steam Deck, I think they probably did it when they were showing up Steam Deck sales. It's like, this is how much we sold this year. What do you want to do? Blah, blah, blah. It's like, why don't we make a new console or a new computer that's specifically for Steam, and maybe they could do other stuff on it. It's like, yeah, sure. Who cares? We're a billionaire company. Who cares? But that's what I want to talk about, because I didn't talk about it before, but 6 times the horsepower of the Steam Deck. Yeah. Favorite AAA titles? I can't believe you put Cyberpunk in here. That game's huge too. 512 gigabytes of space? Yeah, right. Have fun playing less than 10 games. Like I said, Tekken 7, 80 gigs. 80 gigs. But that's what I wanted to talk about with that. All right. Let's move back to my profile picture, for one. And two, 2025 in review. So we went over the Cube. I called it a console. It's a computer. But it looks like a console because it's called the GameCube. All right, moving on. Game Awards were bad and worse than last year. This might have been It's funny you say this because you just say it every year. It must be a meme at this point, a trend, a running gag that every Game Awards is worse than the last, and this year was pretty bad. Okay, grass is green. The sun rises. The sun is expected to rise tomorrow. Can't believe they had all that singing and songs and stuff like that. Barely Kojima being there to not win anything is so funny. Still, the funniest thing of that Game Awards was Kojima being in the audience. And his game that came out this year that clearly people did not care about or forgot, didn't win anything. Oh, my goodness. Oh, and the sky's blue and the fork found in the kitchen. Water mostly comes in a liquid. Ice is frozen water. Common things around our world today. All right. But overall, video game releases were not that good at all. It's a common trend in modern game. Last Game Awards were better than the last if only for the Muppets that year. Imagine watching the Game Awards for something that has nothing to do with gaming. I should be watching the Game Awards just for the Muppets. Are you out of your mind? God. It's more, like I said in the stream that I was talking about the nominees, it's not like I really give that much of a crap. It's more like looking about what other people think why games are good, because the normal people that buy these games think these are good games, think they deserve these awards, right? And that's more interesting to me than my own opinion about thinking that these game awards are worth anything, when to me they're not. Also, the earth is round, controversial if you're mentally deficient. Mentally deficient. But overall game releases this year weren't that great. There's few exceptions that would be worth talking about, like Silk Song, which was, hyped up for, it seems like, thousands of years at this point. The most hyped indie game probably of all time. Feek mentioned. Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, obviously is on the list as well. When they publicly came out, or in an interview, they talked about actually using AI, which they said it was a minimal amount of AI, and it's like, I don't believe you. And it's weird that this is coming out now in interviews and not what it was 10 months ago. That was really weird. I'm surprised they weren't more public about it, but I think they wanted to wait until their game was selling, because I think it was going to affect their sales if they talked about AI. Because I know there's been backlash, like in Arc Raiders, even though that game's doing extremely well. That one animal game about Liar's Dice or something like that used AI, that got backlash. Don't forget, Dual Override in the Game Awards. Dual Override. You can't forget about Mega Man and Jurassic World Evolution 3 winning anything. Oh, the Liar's Bar game? Yeah. I'm pretty sure that used AI voice actors. That's what it's... AstroTurf 33. I agree that it was AstroTurf. It might be the most it's more overrated. I can't believe that I'm saying this, because I've said this again. I'm saying this again, excuse me, that Expedition 33 is the most overrated game of 2025 over Silk Song. Crazy. Or most overhyped. Over something that's pretty much a mid-plot. And also, the game didn't run that well. Just pointing that out. I had a hard time at 60 frames per second at 4K and some other resolutions that people on Steam don't even play. They're playing everything on low. If the Steam hardware survey is correct and does represent a majority of people, a 3060 and 4060 isn't playing these games very well, unless without DLSS and frame generation. Just saying. Just pointing that out. Anyways, moving on. Reasonable computer building is overpriced to insanity. This is specifically for GPUs and RAM especially. We are not getting good... RAM blew up, so your chances of building a reasonable computer build is long gone, unless you're going to buy everything used. Have fun with that on eBay, Mercari, Craigslist. I don't know where else. Unreal Magic. Unreal Engine 5. More years to get it right. I never even heard of that game until the Game of the Year Awards. I already talked about it with you, but I talked about it on stream. I did a video about it. Like I said, it's the most overrated art. It's a person's first RPG game they've ever played. That's what it feels like. Imagine talking to a person that never played any Final Fantasy game, Chrono Trigger, Dragon Quest, anything from Japan that was an RPG. Okay, imagine that. Now add on to that, play not a single Western RPG. All right, never played Skyrim, never played Oblivion, Morrowind, never played Fallout games, never played Fallout 3 New Vegas. Imagine those people exist. Or either they forgot they didn't play it, forgot that they did play it, and when they played Claire Obscure Expedition 33, they thought it was the greatest thing since sliced bread. Oh, wait, it has a parrot in the game, so therefore it's the greatest game of all time, despite the story being absolutely mid. I played, if that. The painted world isn't real. Spoilers. Mario and Luigi, you either stay in the painting or you don't. Wow, man, I love The Matrix. I love Blank Story. That place is not real. Killing off a character midway through the game, that was probably the best character. And then not... Dude, when I learned spoilers about this game, I'm like, why do people care? This is absurd. Mario and Luigi's Bowser's Inside Story was actually... Yeah, let's talk about games 20... Or not 20 years ago. Like 15 years ago. Was that DS game? No, I'm thinking of the first one. Chat, is he still yapping about how obviously crap for the games industry is the current year? Yes! I'm still going on through... It's 2025 in review. I talk about gaming. I'm not talking about anything else. Right now, at least. I'm not here to talk about movies or TV shows. I'm here some technology, but it's usually related to gaming. Here's some of the games I played from 2025. I played 2. Duke always does this. Where have you been? Exactly. I'm sorry if you were tired of hearing it, but I'm probably never gonna stop. I don't know where it's only gonna get worse. I'm sorry. I'm a gaming channel. Sometimes I do talk about popular things that are happening in the gaming industry. I literally talked about it with my Switch 2 videos, excuse me. And the pricing of the consoles. Negativity gets a lot of views. That's not always true. Crapping on Nintendo does, though. It's not just negativity, it's more like crapping on Nintendo did. Especially this year. It was an awakening this year. As I said before, a great awakening. That the average consumer is starting to realize that Nintendo is not as great as they thought that they were. Okay, a lot of normal people just ignore things in life. Life sucks, it's only getting worse. Nah, I'm not going to say life sucks. Nope. Not going to say that. I'm just saying that gaming's not really that great right now. If your life sucks, that sucks, man. I hope it gets better for you. And I hope you make decisions to make it better for yourself as well. Nothing ever happens, it will only get worse. But I'm not a chud. That's not... It's not, like I said, most, like, GPUs and RAM, it's really more about pricing. Right, some of these issues, or a lot of these issues is about pricing. If everything was like cut in half, it wouldn't be nearly as egregious. But then again, you're paying for a console that how many games you're going to play on it. Some of these psychopaths, or I should say sickos, sycophantic people, like buying a console for one game. They are insane. Okay? In the modern era, you will be unable to afford anything, and you will like it. You will own everything and still be unhappy. It might be an even worse result that we did not consider. Imagine owning everything and then still being unhappy. All F4 is always an option. If you know, you know. Hitting the escape button. Oh. But there's only 2 2025 games I played that are off my memory. I tried to check. Oblivion Remastered and Sonic Rumble. All right, that's it. Destiny 2 did not come out this year. TF2 did not come out this year. Helldivers 2... Skyrim didn't. None of the fighting games I played came out this year. Not even Tekken 8. Tekken 8 came out last year. But I didn't play Tekken 8 on stream or on a video. To be fair. Excuse me. But here are some consoles I played on stream for people that are new to watching my channel. Or watching me stream. I played the NES, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS, Nintendo 64, GameCube, Wii U, Switch, PlayStation 1, 2, and 3, PSP, Xbox, and the Dreamcast. I don't think I played PS4 on stream. I thought I streamed Bloodborne, but it might have been one of the deleted streams I had to do because of what people were doing. A Gartic phone, I think it was a combo stream because I know I'm missing some streams. Will you play 3DS and Wii games next year? I can. I have no problem with that. If I can make it work. Well, how many people did that for the GameCube as treating it nothing more than the Melee machine? No one talks about the GameCube being the Melee machine. Come on, man. You're going to deny Wind Waker? You're going to deny Twilight Princess? Really? Really? Come on now. F-Zero GX? Mario Sunshine? We can look up the GameCube sales if you want, but calling the GameCube a Melee machine is insane. I doubt many people just bought the GameCube for Melee, though. I think the difference 25 years ago was because there was a lot of good games coming out consistently, though. Right? The real issue started around the PS3 and Xbox 360 era when we were doing bad release year titles. Right? That didn't really sell the console. Nintendo was really good about doing that. Because you expected everything to be the same or better. Right? Melee coming out, Wind Waker coming out, Twilight Princess coming out, F-Zero GX coming out. You can name Mario anything, Mario Party. You know what I mean? You expected what games were going to come out. You just expected them to be better, right, as sequels. Wii Sports and Mario Strikers Charged. I do have Wii Sports. I could definitely play Wii Sports. Didn't I play Brawl? I thought I played Brawl this year. Apparently I didn't. To be fair, I treat the GameCube as the Melee machine because I'm poor. And I don't like most of the library. Well, if you don't like, that's what I was saying, but are you serious? Did you really only buy the GameCube to play Melee? I'm talking about back then, not now. What happened to the face cam? You were so handsome. Do you really want that? Here's the new face cam. Look. There's my face cam. How about that? That's where I got my profile picture from. This meme. I saw it. I'm like, this is perfect for modern gaming. There you go. It's behind the scenes. But yeah, I wouldn't mind playing the Wii on. I don't hate the Wii. It's too much motion gimmick. I'd rather just play on the Wii Pro Controller. Didn't I play Mario Kart Wii on stream? One of the niche yet biggest surprises of gaming for me is the revival of the Hello Neighbor community, all because of the one Fredbear mod. Okay. Very random, but all right. Here are some of the worst games I played this year. Dead by Day. Oh, Yeeter, you're here. Dead by Daylight, Tekken Advance, and Sonic Rumble. I'm not really a guy that plays bad games intentionally. I think that SpongeBob game for the Game Boy Color was kind of surprising. The Super Dragon Ball Z game was surprising. Some of these games are like, wow, these are actually not the worst thing I've ever played ever. That's good. I don't want to talk about it, Duke. Oh, yeah, that game's a dumpster fire. I love it. I love it. You were told. You were warned in advance. That's all I have to say about that. But the best multiplayer games I played this year, Helldivers 2 and Team Fortress 2. I made that a separate category for people thinking I might not play multiplayer games because I really don't review or do anything with multiplayer games anymore, but that was the first half of the year. There's 2 halves a year of this channel, right? First half is just stream clips and talk about like stuff that was coming out in gaming like the Switch 2, and then the second half was doing retrospectives. But at least we had dope SF convos in the lobby chat. Absolutely. I never said I didn't have fun. I can play a bad game and still have fun, but that was just like playing that by myself was one of the worst experiences I had this year. Oh my god. Fighting against Ghoul day 1. During the event, right, where obviously survivors are getting more blood points, but oh my god. Solo queue, when you're doing 5 generators close to all 5 by yourself, you need to start considering why you're playing this game. When I hit Iridescent 4, I'm done. What about Joker? He's gone. He told a joke one too many. He's put in the loony bin. But yes, this was. I wrote all this stuff today. I didn't do it yesterday because I had pizza yesterday and then went to bed. I didn't do too much after that. I think I watched a little bit of YouTube, but that was about it. But I was thinking of what to talk about in review, but this is pretty much the majority of it. Especially for a guy like me who's not covering every little thing that's coming out that's popular. You know, I've probably forgotten some things. If you have some suggestions, you can give them out for what happened in 2025 in terms of gaming. If you didn't think I already talked about it, based on the list I'm showing you on the screen. But I think I got mostly everything. It just, Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo is like the big one, too. The increasing in pricing of everything is disastrous. The increase in RAM is bad. GPUs actually aren't that extreme. RAM is, though. There was actually some reasonably priced GPUs, but you had to be part of Amazon Prime. Game currently uninstalled for me, by the way. Last time I tried playing, the game kept crashing. I didn't have the patience for it, so I just, damn. That's the worst. Game you played 1,000 hours in and just look back in disgust and just like disappointment. It's like, I want to play this, but I can't. The developers make me want to vomit. They don't care anymore. Plus, I was just bored not having fun anymore. That's the worst part ever, too. God, I mean, it happens probably eventually. You know, you just get tired of stuff. That's fine. You grow out of it because eventually you can only put some people, well, unless you're obsessed, it's going to be harder, or an addict. I'll wait for it to get better, which it might not. Probably not. You'd have to probably get rid of half of Behavior Interactive, not everyone there. Whoever's in charge, clearly, but that was 2025 in review. All right, so I'm going to X out of that. Boom. Gone. And now we have goals for my channel. I need to space that out. There you go. Goals for my channel in 2026. I only put 2. I didn't put a lot of goals here. You guys can recommend me some goals if you like. but was to get monetized. That was one of the goals of this year. It did not happen. I got close. I got the watch time hours, the thing that I thought was going to be the hardest thing to get. But then when I started doing retrospectives, I'm like, or that. Actually, when I did the Switch 2 video the first time in July, I knew I was probably going to get it by the end of the year. That's when I kind of knew. The subscribers is the hard part. You could get thousands of views on your videos, but people won't subscribe. It is what it is. I'm not mad about it. It's just part of the game. I just got to learn to play it better. Or if I really just want to, just trash Nintendo for a week. But that's not necessarily what I want to do. That's why I did videos on things that probably weren't popular, but are doing pretty well in the algorithm otherwise. I was lucky enough to buy RAM for my PC build just as the AI inflation started and only paid 100 USD for 32 gigabytes. Same, about 120, like I said earlier. And I bought mine in December of last year because they were on sale. Did you not see my explanation about calling the GameCube is a Melee machine? Actually, yes, in 2005, our family bought one of those $99.99 clearance GameCube bundles with Melee as the only game for months. You bought it in a bundle, though. I'm talking about brand new. That's not fair. I'm talking about when they're first released. That's why I said release year, right? I don't think people were back then were as egregious as buying a console for one game. I think we had way more release games coming out that year. I mean, look at the PS3 games that I mentioned. You had more. I'm not saying they're all bad. But around the time, well, the PS3 had its own issues besides being overpriced and not enough storage space, as I've explained before, but it's different if you're buying things as a bundle. That's not really what I'm talking about. Right? I'm talking about the average person. If you're poor, you're not the average person. That's what I said with normal people is what I mentioned. There was a small lawn fire outside of my home. How about you? Did you survive? Yes, I survived the fire lawn. That sucks. I can't believe that happened. I found you through your Metroid Prime 4 vids. Really enjoy your passion for Soul Calibur. Thank you. Well, I just hate where Soul Calibur went. Like, I'm not the biggest I'm not a fanatic with most things, right? I am passionate but not fanatical, right? I'm willing to criticize and compliment. Okay, I can do both. I try to be nuanced about what I explain. I wasn't here for that era, though. Yeah, it is what it is. Sometimes you get secondhand nostalgia for things you weren't around for, but at least you got it to enjoy it while it lasted. But it's just my opinion on things might be different than probably what you hear about with other Soul Calibur people, hopefully. Or maybe it's said in this, I agree with it, but it's in a different way. Stuff like that. Or you disagree with it. So that's all right. But I like Soul Calibur too. Like, I was really surprised how good Soul Blade played for 96. Because I look at Namco at the time, it's like, hey, Tekken 1 and 2 plays like Virtua Fighter, not very good with combos, very slow and sluggish, not the best with sidestepping. And then Soul Blade's like, oh, no, we're going to go fast now. It's like, it's a night and day difference between playing Soul Blade and Tekken 2. And then it's a night and day difference again when you play Tekken 3 to Soul Blade, and then Soul Calibur comes out. It's like, this game was like, what, 98, 99? And it plays like a modern fighting game, I'd argue. It's really good, And then Soul Calibur 2 is like one of the greatest games ever made, fighting games as well. I'm like, damn, this game's good. And then 3 comes out, and it's really weird because it tries to be real-time strategy games. It's like, this isn't... I don't think that's the best for fighting games, but it's not like Tekken didn't have the side modes, but Soul Calibur's side modes were just getting weapons, right? Then 3 tries to be its own story, and I just don't think it works in my opinion because Solomon's not that great of a villain. And I know they wanted to get away from Inferno. That's fine, but you can execute it better than that. And then 4 is like, yeah, we don't care about Krita Yuga. Actually, Algol's the reason for everything. Okay, cool. That's a better story than what we got before. I'll take it. I'd rather have Algol be the villain or anything. Anti-hero, final boss, whatever you'd like to call him. Gray, are you saying my opinion is invalid because I'm a broke brown kid? That's not what I said. I said you are in the minority of people because you bought things used. You didn't buy things brand new, right? Like I'm saying, because my argument was about buying something new. Buying a console for one game, right? When it was coming out. Not 5 years later. Not years later. That doesn't count. That's not what I'm talking about. But also the average person I wouldn't consider to be in poverty as well, statistically speaking, right? Would you say the average person is poor? No. Better yet, would you say the average Nintendo fan, the person that's more than likely buying these consoles the first year, in poverty? Probably not. Probably not. But I was surprised how good Tekken 5 and 5 Dark Resurrection was, That's definitely a game I thought you might not have been even close as good to Tekken 3, and I was greatly, surprised by it. Yeah, I'm a minority and proud of it. Minority two ways. Well, were, I should say. Now it's just one, at least in America. But yes, I want to complete Tekken as well. I gotta play Tekken 8. I gotta get it done. I get this video done. I was just gonna be like rid of it so that I could move on, right? Because I'm in the middle of doing Dragon Ball Z games right now. I don't know how many I'll do. Dude, Ultimate Battle 22 and Final Bout's gonna be fun but bad. Those games play so poorly. I'm just gonna be laughing at the voice acting and the gameplay most of the time. Because I wasn't for sure if I wanted to play them, but I think it's just good to actually talk about some of the bad Dragon Ball Z games or Dragon Ball games in general instead of just the good ones. And I think it might be a fun experience for me to do it as well. And fun for anyone who watches it. For me trying to play the game. I'm going to be probably laughing halfway through the video. If not all of the video. But then I could be done with Tekken, wash my hands of it for now. I mean, Harada's leaving Bandai Namco today. You know, he'll be around for like the Tekken fighting event next year, but Tekken isn't a bad place too. Bandai Namco, GT Final Bout, yeah. Dragon Ball GT Final Bout, right? And Ultimate Battle 22. Ultimate Battle 22 came out in America in 2003. It's a PlayStation game. It came out like 96, 97. Where's Luigi from the games when you need him? Talk to Miyamoto about that. Everything's got to be Super Mario. It can't be Super Luigi's Odyssey. It can't be Super Luigi's Sunshine. It's got to be Luigi's Mansion 1, 2, and 3. We can't have other alternate games. You know, you can't sell Luigi without Mario these days. I don't even know how well Luigi's Mansion 2 and 3 did. Obviously, 2 did well enough to warrant a third, but Nintendo doesn't really care about the side games as much as they care about the main games selling well. Stomp on the CEOs, all of them. Every single one is not a good one. All right, so I have also a separate section for predictions for gaming in 2026 because Atari was trying to capitalize on the boo hype. They tried. They sure as hell tried. And didn't go too well. Well, Final Bout GT came out when the freaking dub was coming out, or just at the tail end of it. Free Luigi for the games, week, if only. But gaming will still be overpriced and will get continuously worse. I believe that the price of some games might actually go up another maybe $5 to $10. Maybe. That's more the extreme end of the spectrum of predictions. But I still think gaming is going to be overpriced. I don't think anything's going to cause it to drop. If there's a pandemic or something like that, any sort of nationwide event, it's only going to make things worse. Because in 2020, that's when the price switched from 60 to 70. We were during a pandemic, and these companies thought, let's make everything more expensive. F these guys. Like all of them. Every single one did that. Like I said, I always said this before. We like to think that everyone's in competition with each other. They're not. Everyone's in cahoots with each other. Everyone's willing to work with everyone else. That's not competition. That's not how that's collusion. That's not how competition works if you're willing to collaborate with each other. That's not what that means. As I always said, it's like a triopoly between these three companies. Okay, it's not a monopoly, so you're not going to get sued for it. It's not a duopoly. You know, it's a triopoly, if you even call it that. Final Bout was 1998 when Funimation took the dub all in-house. That's what I'm saying. It was very early to release that game, is what I'm saying. Usually would wait a while longer, you know what I mean? Because GT characters didn't come around in Budokai until 2004. You know, that's why Steve Bloom is Goku instead of Sean Silver. Yeah, and Gohan is Lex Lang, who was the voice of Cortex in Crash to Insanity, if I remember correctly. Crash Bandicoot's AI and gaming will be introduced more and more publicly, Crash. Oh, man. But as you notice, like I said before, Liar's Bar, I don't think came out this year. I think it was last year. Arc Raiders, which came out this year, and Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Jesus Christ, what a mouthful that game is. Expedition 33 should have just been what that game was called. Should have been way better. Whatever. But they will be more public, and there will be more of it. Okay, more companies are going to be coming out saying they're going to be using it, especially if Nintendo's buying an OpenAI, Disney, AMD, you know what I mean? Crash, you need more water to create AI, Crash. Kino. I think it is going to be more public, and more people might complain about it, but it is what it is. AI's here. I'm not saying it's here to stay for long or powerfully. I don't know how much impact it's going to have. You might not even know the impact that it has. We've already seen the impact that it's had. And then Lex Lang voiced Goku in the Bang Zoom dub of Super. Yeah, that Bang Zoom dub was horrendous. Despite that some of those people were actually good voice actors, that dub was horrendous. Sonic, they're generating slop. Because I think people want to just... The issue is, with specifically Expedition 33, is that they weren't public about it when they were starting out with it. That's the issue. They weren't like trying to tell you that we were using AI in our game and then didn't sell it with it. They said after the fact, after the game already got awards and it was sold well. Oh yeah, we used a little bit of AI here and there. And it's like, why didn't you mention that before? That's what I'm saying. It's like I feel like they were trying to hide it to help the sales. Hightail sold for $20. Does that mean 5 years ago it would have been gone for 5? I should have trusted them. It might have gone for 5, sure, 10. The crystals crash. Anyways, time for New Year's celebration knowing nothing will get better. Ciao, Duke. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Eater. Go get those crystals for me. Get the crystals. The gems. Embryo. And an engine. Dr. Cortex, we need the crystals. Crash, I'm addicted to fentanyl. Crash, I need you to get the fent. Crash Bandicoot, Crash, get the freaking fentanyl. I will go back in time and get the fent crystals. Fent crystals is great. That's why they get that purple color. Crash, they're putting food dye in the crystals. It's turning everyone gay. Also, I do believe there's going to be more layoffs in companies. You're going to start seeing even more than what you've seen before. Maybe not as many, but you're going to see more companies come out and talk about layoffs as well. And just more layoffs in general. It's a cheap English dub for the Asian market of Super for countries that Funimation didn't have the rights to. Yeah. Like I think the Philippines, Indonesia, that area. Yeah. Southeast Asia is usually where that's, yeah, where those types of dubs go to. The new Nintendo president, I talked about this earlier. There's a new Nintendo president coming out. Right? Coming out. This is like a video game coming out. Doug Bowser has decided to step down as the president and COO of Nintendo. And now, or I should say Nintendo of America specifically. Now that Devin Pritchard, who is a woman, is going to be taking over that position. I don't know how well it's going to go. I've started to notice that a lot of new CEOs coming out for these game companies, just like in Microsoft, female presidents. Don't know how well that's going to work. I don't know how much they know about video games because usually what happens in Nintendo, it's almost like a rite of passage. Anytime if you're the vice president of marketing and stuff like that, you end up becoming the president. It happened with Reggie, happened with Doug, and now it's happening with this third person. Right? I don't know what's going to be happening behind the scenes. I think this is going to be more of a figurehead role for this person. I doubt they're going to be doing much PR, right? They're going to rely on... Okay, I'm going to pin that. Yeah, we need more crystals. Crash, fentanyl. Fentanyl. We need more fentanyl. We cannot stop. That's how Crunch was made in the first Crash Bandicoot 4. They don't call it 4, they call it Wrath of Cortex. Come on now, Crash. We got to get the fan crystals for Cortex. Because that's what Crunch sounds like. Sounds like Mr. T. It's like they base Crunch off of Mr. T. Night Elf Mohawk. But I don't think Nintendo's going to be better because of this new president. Is she gay? I have no idea. Okay, I call it the Cube console. It's a computer. I call it a console because it looks like a GameCube, okay? But it is a computer. What is it, Copra? Big Copra CEOs are just public speakers. Okay, leave it for real. Enjoy your news gift. Yes, thank you, Eater. Have a good one. Enjoy Jack in the Box gaming with family. Big Copra CEOs are just public speaker servants for the stockholders. Right, but no offense, I think Reggie actually gave a crap. Do you know how much his face was used in the marketing of the Wii? I think people just forgot how much Iwata and Reggie were just 24/7. All the time. Over Miyamoto, over Sakurai, or Aonuma, Corpa. Yeah, you said corporations, yeah. My point is that Reggie actually cared. It was very clear after the Switch was released, 2 years into the Switch's release, right? He's like, I'm gone. I'm done. You know, what's worse, white female president or Jeep president? You have to look. You can be objective about it if you want and just look at whether or not the company did well being in the position of being president or CEO. Any of the highest positions in the company, just look it up. You know what I mean? Look at Vanguard, look at Fidelity, look at BlackRock, look at Look at Nintendo. Look at Microsoft. Look at Sony. Look at the presidents that came before. Ken Kutaragi, Look at Nintendo. Reggie Fils-Aimé. Fiame, whatever. Feel anime. Reginald. Sir Reginald of Frenchland. See, this... because this generation, like, the Zoomers just don't remember stuff about the Wii. They really don't remember the trailers. Like, that's why I talked about it in the Wii U video at the end, right? Of how they were selling the Wii to be all for the family. How Reggie and Iwata would literally have, like, slap fights. That's one of the, like, famous trailers of Nintendo all time. Of them, like, going at it, like, punching each other super fast. There was a fighting game for the Wii. God. Reggie fought to include Wii Sports as a pack-in. He did a lot of stuff. There was another article about him fighting for something else. I think it was to keep the GameCube family friendly was one of the reasons. It was something to do with the GameCube, I think, or the Wii. Where he was trying to fight for, because they trying to make sure that to make it more family friendly or something like that for the family. Wii would like to play as one of the most famous. And like I said, modern people don't care. They didn't grow. It feels like they didn't grow up with video games. As I said, they're just on the trend. I'm not saying they're grifters. It's not my point. But it's very clear that they didn't play as many video games they like to believe, like they let on. Quiz Ento Oral. Okay, that's one way to say CEO. Executive Officer, Chief of Executive Position, Officer. But yes, this is all I had for predictions. I don't know if I have any more predictions for what's going to happen in 2026. I really don't. Like the games won't be great. I don't know. Quality of games will here. I'll put that in. I don't care. I don't even care to be wrong. I'm fine with being wrong if the quality of games that come out are actually amazing, but I doubt it. Like there's Marvel's Wolverine, Neo 3. Like there's a handful of games that you want to see. Resident Evil Requiem. I'm not even sure it's gonna be a good game, but it'll probably be praised to death. Look, we got Leon Kennedy again for the 15th billionth time. Look, we got Ada Wong in it for the 15th billionth time. I know I'm exaggerating, being hyperbolic, but that's what it's just. Did you remember Resident Evil 4 remake that just came out 2 years ago or 3 years ago? Look, they're back again. Just ignore that Ethan Winters ever existed. Who cares about 7 or 8? We're doing a new Resident Evil. Oh, man. Yeah, I can't think of anything off the top of my head of anything I would put more as a prediction for 2026 for gaming. Because I think, the AI bubble bursting next year might be in there. But, it's a hard sell. I got to say it's a hard sell to speak that might be happening next year. I don't know. It could be. I don't know. It could be. It's hard to say. It could be. I don't know if any company would go under. Yacht Games looks like it might go under if their new game doesn't sell. I know I was reading that article as well. That was the same stream. I did the Game Award nominees and then talking about the 2001 holiday season PS2 game releases. Resident Evil 9 AK4 2. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I talked about. It's like, why are they bringing the Resident Evil engine back? It wasn't just for the remake of Resident Evil 4, it's for Requiem. So then they could just use similar Leon and Ada Wong models, right? That's why they brought that back. It's like, okay. Interesting choice. But here we are now. There's going to be more remakes and remasters. I already saw them. There's most of if you put on your list of games that are anticipated to come out in 2026, or a list of games that are supposedly coming out in 2026, or just ports to the Switch 2, we're in trouble. Okay, we're not in a good position for good games to come out consistently from these companies. They do not care anymore. They do not care. Better yet, everyone's starting to... I don't want to say everyone. A lot of these companies are starting to turn to live service games more. That's why Bungie started doing the stuff they did. Who cares about making a good game every 4 to 5 years when we can, milk the same game for 10 years? A man can dream of financial collapse. Well, if we can recover for it, I don't want to collapse so bad to where we can't recover. You don't want the customer to get screwed over in the process, though. But I think even the average consumer is fine to say, I'm okay with taking a small hit as long as these corporations take the brunt of everything. And it helps the consumer in the long run to be able to afford gaming again. Do you think the Power World lawsuit gets settled in 2026? Yes. I thought it already was settled. Are they suing them for something else? Wasn't it that they got away with it? How long? Dude, does it even matter at this point? How long are you going to be in litigation to the point that you're still allowing Palworld to be on Steam then? Like, what's the point of even having the lawsuit then? Oh, we're just going to take it off Steam. It's too late. The game's already sold a billion. Like, it's made its money. Right? Are you just waiting to see if it will make the money back or what? Oh, frick. I didn't even realize how easy of a Control-C, Control-V job RE9 is. Okay, what I said, it was just Resident Evil 4 again. Blonde woman. First of all, the first trailer in the 2024 Game Awards did not show Leon or Ada. Right? Ada Wong is rumored to be in the game, by the way. I don't know if they've absolutely confirmed it yet, but it's rumored. But they did not show Leon. They showed like this weird post-apocalypse. I thought it was Silent Hill at first because it had nothing to do with Resident Evil. Okay, they do this weird stuff. Crunchy audio, really? Because when they were making they're showing off that trailer, and it looked nothing like Resident Evil. It's like we're doing Silent Hill again, right? It started because it had like the fog and stuff like that. It looked like Silent Hill 2 remake. I'm like, this isn't Resident Evil. Did we forget what Resident Evil is? Okay, to be fair, 7 forgot what 6 forgot. There's an argument to say 4 didn't really make it as much as Resident Evil as it was action with Resident Evil elements, and then that's where they carried the series from there. You know, but it only took 2 games for it to where it's like, oh my god, this is awful now with Resident Evil 6. I'm just pointing that out. It's like they forgot how good Resident Evil 4 was. You know? It's insane. Capcom does not care. Okay, for every one good game, there's like 3-5 bad games. Next in line is sequels. Resident Evil 7 and 8 is like the most nothing games ever. It's insane how popular they were, and they're just like nothing. They had nothing to no one. Chris Redfield is worse because of Resident Evil 7 and 8. Dude, they even retconned what he looked like in 8. In 7, he's at the end of the game, and he looks nothing like what he does in 8. It's like, how are these even sequels of games? Resident Evil Battle Royale next year. I'm surprised he's not in Fortnite. Hell, they're putting everyone in that. Why not? They suffered an identity crisis started with Code Veronica. This is, it's so bipolar. A lot of these companies are bipolar, like I said. You'll see the greatness of a company, and you'll see the worst of it, the brunt of the disasters that they've made. Not just in the modern era, even back then, they weren't the best. Well, Ubisoft discovered that by accident with Rainbow Six Siege. Jesus Christ. God, Rainbow Six Siege. But giant titty vampy mommy. Yeah. She's not even that much in the game. She's the first boss you fight. Because they knew. It's like, frick, well, we're good with the first half of the game, but the second half, God, that was the most nonsensical plot of Village, dude. Like, what? We literally are fighting a guy that's just Magneto, and somehow this average guy, well, Ethan Winters is not an average guy. Spoilers, the plot twist in that game is that you're made of mold. Shocker. Man, it's like Resident Evil 7. Wow, why is it so absurd that Ethan is getting his arm chopped off, stabbed, leg cut off, shot, whatever, and still being able to be alive despite being a normal dude? Like, your suspension of disbelief is at an all-time high with Resident Evil 7. Okay, it's absurd how much punishment you could take in that game. Okay, and it's not like the death scenes in Resident Evil 4. No. Okay, at least Leon Kennedy's trained. You know, Ethan Winters is just some guy. That's what makes it worse. What was cool about Resident Evil is that everyone that was involved as the main character was trained in something, right? Firearms, martial arts, fighting, whatever it was. They're part of a police force. They're part of STARS, okay? Claire Redfield, Jill Valentine, Leon Kennedy, Chris Redfield, Barry, okay, Barry Burton, whatever, Carlos. We can go down the list of characters, all trained. They're not regular civilians. And then Resident Evil 7's like, nah, we want to make like this, we kind of want to make it like Resident Evil 1 or whatever, when we're in a house or a location, you know, and then just have the most nonsensical things happen 24/7. Like the beginning of the game, you're fighting your wife, who's a mold person, who's infected with mold. She stabs your hand, she cuts off your hand. There's just like so much absurdity that where you got to suspend your disbelief immediately. You don't even have a chance to believe the lore and actions that are happening in front of you, or you just got to throw it out, or else you're just not going to enjoy the game. You're going to feel like you're being too pedantic of something that clearly needs to be criticized for being not Resident Evil anymore. STARS was effectively a paramilitary police squad funded by Umbrella. That's my point. You know, Wesker, remember Wesker? I'm surprised they didn't bring him back. I'm just completely and utterly shocked. Just whatever. He's a mold person now. Who cares? And you say, well, Capcom's not that dumb to do that. Well, remember the end of Resident Evil 7 where he just fought the mold grandma? What a great villain. Man. I think people were just too afraid to criticize it. RE7 was Capcom's response to PT. Yeah, it's rest in peace, PT. Could have been a good game. Yeah, I knew immediately that it looked like PT because I remember the PT demo, especially going through the corridor, like the hallway. I think the stairs, like there was stairs in a hallway in PT, right? And that's like one of the scenes in Resident Evil 7 that looks like that, but it's in a non-powered up house. You know, electricity's not there. Complete global saturation. Chris. So good. I'm fine with the campiness that's always been in Resident Evil, but it's still trying to take it seriously. Like there's still a threat. You know, these still are disgusting viruses that are being stuck in these people, and they're turning into monsters. You know? Now, I've already accepted that. It's been in Resident Evil since the first one. You know? Oh, my God. You almost turned into a Jill sandwich. Yeah. I don't even have to be a player of all the games to know this. It's not random knowledge or a complete, and utter guesses of the game. You see it in cutscenes. You see it in the gameplay. It's not hard to deduce. But it's very clear that Resident Evil 4 changed that whole concept. It's like, oh, we'll just turn everything into an action game. That's why 5 turned out the way it was. And then 5's not. It's like this weird in-between. And 5 looks better because of how bad 6 was. Insane. But like I said, they write themselves in a corner and don't know what to do. They just couldn't copy enough action movies, I guess. Bring Wesker back, they said. Turned into a corny movie villain. Good lines, though. He has good lines. I'm not going to lie. The voice acting's good. I like it. For a villain, and not just unique, but it's good in a way that tries to present that that's what Wesker was like, He's getting so obsessed with the Ouroboros that he's gone mad. He's trying to become God again. Could being the operative word, since even according to Kojima, it was an unrelated proof of concept that a refined vertical slice. A lot of these feel like they're just not well, thought out. They do not know how long. The thing is, they have the ingredients in the bowl, right? They just don't know how long to cook it in the oven. That's the issue, I think, as well. The Hong Kong sequences are great for Mission Impossible. Shout out to Mission Impossible. Just a random shout out, but yeah, I don't really have any more predictions right now. Dude, I've only been streaming for an hour and 14 minutes, dude. I don't know if I can stream for another 4 hours till midnight. God. Like I said, what's my problem is too is like I don't know how often I'm going to be streaming. I'm just going to tell you that, guys, right now, because I got to find content because I'm bereft of it. Gartic phone being gone essentially because it's not working on my computer or phone, unless I use a VPN and stuff like that. It's like I wouldn't say it's cut out my content. It's just I don't have any interest in doing that anymore. As soon as I switched to retrospectives, that became the main focus, and those take a lot of time to do. At least in the editing department, they don't take that long to record. Like the longest I've done one was an hour, for a game, like over an hour. Like an hour and 30 minutes or something like that might have been the most for any game. Reread the B-movie script. No, I don't want to do stuff like that. Excuse me, that has nothing to do with gaming. I'm not saying I need to strictly talk about gaming, but I'd like to at least mostly make my streams about gaming or doing a game. That's kind of the point. If I wanted to just do that stuff, I would have stuck to the other channel. Straight up. That's why. You remember that's why I switched? I was like, I want to make a new channel because I'm tired of the views here. It's not working out. Let's try it on another channel. Lo and behold. You know what I mean? Hopefully by next month I can get monetization because like I said, I already have the watch time hours. I just need the subscribers. And I definitely have a Switch video coming up. I try to get Tekken 8 done. Dragon Ball Z Sagas video. Maybe squeeze out Ultimate Battle and Final Bout in there as well. I'm very surprised the Super Dragon Ball Z video is doing this well. Thank you very much, algorithm. They are promoting this video pretty well. I'm very surprised. I did not even re-upload that one. It's doing better than my entire Budokai Trilogy retrospective review. It's currently at 292 views. Read the Metal Gear Rising script. No, I don't want to do that. I'm going to cook my throat, and that's not a good idea. Right, that's way too long. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance? Dude, that's going to take forever, too. But yeah, dude, it's not like I don't want to play games on the stream. There's just no one here. I know I didn't give the best title and thumbnail, and I'm doing wait, there's 4 people here. Hello, wake up. Are you guys not chatting? Where are you people? Are you just listening to me ramble? You can comment, You don't have to listen to me ramble about video games. You can comment. I'm fine with that. Is there any games you're looking forward to this year? Is there anything you look forward to me doing this year? What would you like to see as a retrospective on this channel? And I might agree or disagree or explain why I would like to do that or not like to do it. I'm not saying I don't want to do bad games because I'm fine with. I did Tekken Advance, even though it's not a main game. It was part of the Tekken universe. I was more willing to play it just to see what it was like. You know, where's Austin at? Austin put in a comment. It's like, "Are you doing Banjo-Kazooie?" I'm like, "Not right now." You know, I didn't grow up with Banjo-Kazooie, so I'd be playing it more for the first time. As long as I don't know things about Banjo-Kazooie, like Grunty and ha 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 ha. Wake the F up, lurkers. What's a good game to play right now? I don't want to Marvel's Capcom 2 again. Same fighting games I've played 20 times. Oh, man. That's the problem, too, is like when you don't want to play any new games or can't think of any games that you want to play on stream. Like I said, that's why Gartic was so good, because I could just ramble about things or talk about things without having to worry about the gameplay, and people would actually show up. Oh, man. Because I'm saving the Pokemon card art for a video that I want to do. All right, wait, I can show. Wait a minute. Where's that? No, that document already showed yesterday. It hasn't changed. I was thinking about recording the Nintendo audio today, but I decided against it because I wanted to work on not the script, but these documents that I was working on. I need to save this too. I need to remind myself. Marvel? No, I'm not playing Marvel again. I'm not playing Marvel again. I'm not going to do it. Nope. I don't have any long form games. I think that's the issue when you play fighting games, is that they're not long form. You play them for like 30 minutes and you're good, if that. I don't really have a lot of long form games that I'm interested in playing for 2 to 3 hours on stream. Oh, God, am I willing to... You know what? Oh, man, I kind of do... There is in me a little bit. There is a little bit of light in the darkness, some would say, that I kind of am interested in playing Kingdom Hearts. I don't know why. I think I have a morbid curiosity of wanting to play Kingdom Hearts. Because I already did Kingdom Hearts 2 on stream last year and beat that. I don't care to replay it again. Those games are awesome for what they are. I mean, there's issues with both of those games that I've mentioned, but I think Kingdom Hearts would be a good long-form stream to do. Like, just beat it on stream. Because I don't do that anymore. Isn't that the issue as well? It's like I tried this year to do console gaming to show them off if people were actually interested. And I was interested in doing some retrospectives on those consoles. The games. Yes, and is there a problem with Arcade Fighters being short? No, is that there's no long-form games. You're done with the stream, and then I got to think of another game to play the next stream. You know, I don't want to keep just playing fighting games forever. There's only so many that I'd like to play or even do retrospective reviews on whatsoever. But I'm talking about more of long-form gaming, like a game I play for 3 to 4 hours. We talk a little bit, and then the next stream would be the same game, but obviously I progressed in. Like, that's what I did in 2023 and 2024 back then. You know, not on this channel, but the other one. That's how it was like. I would play multiple games. Or not multiple games. I'd play one game for multiple streams. If you play the Roxas sequence in one sitting, it should take about 4 hours. Yeah, I know that Roxas sequence takes forever. I played Kingdom Hearts 2 on stream. Did I for a little bit? Did I do it for a little bit? No, I have. Yeah, I did. I actually did. Wait, but where's it at? Because the emulator will tell me what date I played it at. Hold on. Where's Kingdom Hearts 2 at? I played in October for 2 hours. Yeah, I did on stream. Yeah, you're no Max Really, dude. That's for sure. Well, I just don't like... Because I'm doing retrospective reviews. I'm not here to tell you, like... I'm not like a hype man for fighting games. That's not what I am. Right? And I also don't show my face. That's one of the big things as well. You can't really see my reactions to things happening in the game. I have to use my voice for that. But I'm showing like how these games were made. I'm more in like the interest of how the game was made, how it works, why it works, stuff like that. More intricacies than just like hyping up what a move does or seeing a Third Strike. You know, if I ever do a video on Third Strike, that's going to be completely different though. That's going to be like the most hype. I'm hyping this game up to hell and back, you know, or I should say to heaven and back, you know, but still criticize it for the flaws of that game too. But the benefits outweigh the detriments of that game easily. Who cares? I'll play Kingdom Hearts. I don't care if I'm good or bad at this game. This game is just a fun game to talk about. No, I need to save this document. Hold on. There you go, chat. We are going to be playing Kingdom Hearts. I will change the stream title. You know what? Screw it. We could do this for the new year. I'm not saving it for the new year. Screw it. We're just going to continue playing Kingdom Hearts. That's what, if I ever stream, because I'll still probably be streaming once a week. I'm not going to change that schedule right now, especially if the retrospectives are doing this well. Because I'm going to be focused on monetization, right? Oh my goodness, it looks awful. Like half the screen? Alright, hold on. There you go. Beautiful game. Squaresoft, baby. Squaresoft. We used to have a hell slash. Use a VTuber model. I don't want to do that. If I was going to do anything like that, I'd rather just show my face at that point. Unless it's a joke. I'd rather do the Joker image. That's funny. To me, at least. I'd rather do something like that. All right. We're definitely going to be playing Kingdom Hearts. Okay. I need to change the title of the stream. Hearts for New Year's. There. Not going to be playing on Proud Mode. Don't care. Why does it say Kingdom Hearts 4 on YouTube? What? What? No, that's Kingdom Hearts 2. Whoops. It's just called Kingdom Hearts. Thank you. Why vanilla and not Final Mix? Always play the original. I don't care for Final Mix. Even though if it's got extra stuff. What is that in the bottom corner? What? Oh, I gotta mute. Well, no, there's no audio. I'm gonna have to mute the beginnings because Simple and Clean is copyrighted. That's why you're not gonna hear audio. Oh, look at this though. Like Preggy John Clare. I don't know about that one. There you go. Yeah, let's put this on here. This this is me playing Kingdom Hearts 1. There you go. That's pretty good, actually. That makes me laugh. Let's put that right there. The Infinite. Oh. Hold on. I need to go to Twitch and change that. I'll try to stream for at least another hour. All right. Hold on. Where is the stream? There it is. Okay. Bro, did my Twitch stream die? What? What happened? Wait a minute. No, it's still going. We're good. What the hell? I thought my Twitch stream died. All right, hold on. Why is it saying things are new? I'm trying to change the stream info. The way out is out Why are you saying Kingdom Hearts from 2004? That's not the right one. Who's playing Kingdom Hearts right now? Someone's playing Kingdom Hearts right now. I thought my stream died. It didn't die. 2025 Kingdom Hearts. Yeah. That's fine. Whatever. Welcome to Kingdom Hearts, where I disappoint myself, dude. Oh, it was fun playing Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm not going to lie about that. When I was playing it at like 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, it was freaking awesome. Had a good time. This game is a good time. For all the right and wrong reasons, this game's a good time. I'm going to play on normal. Because I'm a normal guy. All right, hold on. Wait a minute. Simple and Clean. I know it plays. If you were away. Wait, no, it should be good actually. Should be fine. Okay, Twitch stream is fine. YouTube stream I think is fine. I think it's okay. I think it's working fine. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts. So what, huh? Playing the greatest game of all time. Oh, you can't skip it. Never mind. I am going to have to mute it. Or wait, can you skip it?
I've been having
these weird thoughts lately about whether or not my franchise is actually going to be good. Kingdom Hearts was planned to be on a PS2 launch, but the title before was delayed to March 2002. Thank God that it got delayed, because I cannot imagine if it was actually going to be good when it was first going to be released. I keep having these thoughts. I'm having these wet dreams, Sora. I don't know why I'm talking to myself in the third person. Wake up, Sora. You're having a wet dream. Alright, now I gotta mute it. Oh, Riku! Ah! Riku, you gotta get sunburned. Get out of the water! Get out of the water, Riku! You gotta hit with salt water, Riku! You know it's gonna affect your skin! Don't mind me. I just love the darkness. Come with me now. Come with me now. No, Riku, you can't swim! Oh, wait, he was never there! What the? Why can I not skip this? Is my controller working? What the hell? But this is a different song. This isn't Simple Clean. Well, oh, this is the remix! Oh, yeah, this is the remix. Yeah. Is this the remix of the song? Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. This is way to my beat. Yeah, this is the remix here. I'll let you listen to it for a little bit. Yeah. This is the pop for you. The alley slipped. Why do I have such large hands, Riku? Whoa, that's me. Do they all wear eyeliner? Look at that, dude. No, I just got thick eyelashes. Whoa, it's me. I'm falling. I like her just like make an intro of a video game look like an acid trip. You got it. Nomura's like, I'm on it. It means something. It's allegorical. It's an analogy. An aphorism. An old adage, some would say. The swimming ability. All these dreams about being in the water and you can't swim? No. All right. We must choose. Remix is New Game Plus. But I hit New Game. How does that even work? You literally saw me hit New Game. I didn't choose Load Game. I said New Game. I pressed it. I pressed the button. It's new. Birds Underwater. Interesting choice. Yo, see, it's Snow White this time. It's not, what is it? It's Cinderella. They do always do one of the princesses. Man, look at that 4K remaster. Also, the fact that his face is different in-game than it is from the pre-rendered cutscene. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to blackmail some people in order for you to buy more companies. Oh. Close dry Elgato. Not sopping wet. Why is this boy not sopping wet? Nomura! Nomoron, more like it. Dang, got him. Anyways. Look how tight these controls are. I'm saying this about Kingdom Hearts 1. No, when we start getting into the game, it's going to be like, oh, this sucks! Chat, which one do you want me to choose? Do you want me to screw my playthrough? Which one do you want? Give me strength! Deep freeze! Fire! Deep freeze, fire! Whoa. Dang, look at that turning. Look at that turning in midair, man. That's pretty tight. That's pretty tight. They clearly shared assets with Final Fantasy X. Yeah. Sora and Titus literally act exactly alike. That's what cracks me up. Because I was watching some FF10 gameplay the other day. I was like, this is just Kingdom Hearts. Dude, look at these sick 360s, though. Are you kidding me? This game plays better than most modern games. Shoot equals more HP. I know, that's what I'm saying. It's like, because what do you want me to have? I'll let you guys decide what do you want me to have. And then what you want me to throw away. Oh, no, we could put the music on. This is one hell of a way to start your game, by the way. Have an acid trip into choosing a thing that you won't even know does anything. It has. I don't think it has it in the manual either. Like, you don't even know what this means. That's what like they try to be vague about it when they give you the font there that you saw up top, and it's just like Titus. Vote in a poll. Okay. Why not? Is there enough people here for a poll? Yeah, it was interesting. They got the remake though, or not the remake, the remix. Don't you walk away. We got the techno beat that they do back in the late 90s, early 2000s. There you go. Which one? Which... Oh, hold on. Which one? You don't... I'm not going to tell you what they do. I'm letting you know which one. We're not doing a poll on Twitch because no one's there. Look at this turn. Dude, this turning's actually pretty good. Being able to do a 360 like this feels good. HP buff, MP buff, or AP buff. It's also based on... I think this is also based on experience, isn't it? Or am I thinking of Kingdom Hearts 2? Do a glitch where you get none of the options. I don't even know how to do that. I'd rather not do that. You might as well just have me play expert mode then. I don't know if I'll be doing the side bosses. Sephiroth's freaking hard as hell. Kurt Z's is hard as hell. Or not. Well, a lot of health. Same thing with Sephiroth. Same thing with the clock tower. Look at me, Sora. Look at me. So I like the idea that Sora has schizophrenic personality disorder. Or just has multiple personality disorder, I should say. That Donald and Goofy's all just... This is all a dream. The camera wasn't even an analog in the Japanese version. Isn't that crazy? I don't. It doesn't feel bad to turn is all I'm saying. Like, look at this. Like, it doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel like it drags. It feels pretty... Look at that. Hold on. You want that. That's like... You know why I do that in Tekken is to show off movement. Like, there's precise movement. That's good. Alright, so you guys want me to take the shield. It looks like. We got 3 votes. Is there anyone else want to vote? Kingdom Hearts is great, but Nomura should have never been chosen to direct FF games. Did you see Toriyama? I'm not talking about Kira Toriyama. There's a Mon Munso or whatever his name is. The other Toriyama, I should say, who did FF10 and FF10-2 and FF13 with Lightning. Remember Lightning Returns? Remember Lightning? The Final Fantasy game that seems to be blacklisted out of people's minds. They forgot about because of FF14 and 15 being relatively successful, even though 15 was a mess too. You have to use the triggers in D-pad. Yep. You have to use the triggers in this game too, look. Know where this concept? Spyro does the same thing. You turn the camera like this. You don't use the right stick, you use the triggers to do it. Or I should say L2 and R2. Look at this. Okay, so it looks like you guys want me to take the shield. I guess we're taking the shield. Shield freeze! Deep freeze! Please don't worry yapping about Final Fantasy. What is this game? There's literally Final Fantasy. We're going to be meeting Final Fantasy characters. Oh, to be fair, this does tell you what it does, but it doesn't really explain what. There. But now you have to give up one. So now I have to choose between the sword and wand. I think I just put magic. Sword or wand. Which one to give up? That's the thing with this. Dude, giving up magic would be so bad. Magic's really good in this game. I'm just going to tell you that. I mean, obviously Melee's really good too, but just cooking my magic, because that's usually the only range you got. FFX2 and FF, what is that? 12 are Otaku Kumu bait, so they're Akita. No, they're bad. Please, more about Final Fantasy. Don't play the game. International release includes 6 degrees of motion with the stick. Magic nerf. You want me to nerf my magic now? Someone said sword nerf. You guys want to nerf the sword? Damn. I always nerf shield. I don't care for shield. I always grab sword or wand and then get rid of the shield. Who cares? Oh, man. Magic nerf is rough, dude. Oh, my God. Magic nerf and then fighting Sephiroth? Because you have to reflect some stuff, I think, with Sephiroth. It's been a while since I actually fought him, but... Man. Dude, you want me to have a sword nerf? Okay. Well, I'll let you guys choose, so... Here we go. Time to give him the sword. Oh, we had to put the Mickey Mouse logo on it, huh, Sora? The sword of terrible destruction will absorb any company you can think of. Marvel. Look, this is what we did to Marvel. Wait. Yeah, you've given up the power of the warrior, yeah. I like how you still say no. You're like, nah. No. Looks like we didn't do a mage buff. Deep freeze. Deep freeze. I just want the sound bites just playing 24/7. Deep freeze. Play a modded version of this game where you can just spam magic. Hey, it's Cinderella. Dude, brown-haired Cinderella goes hard. Isn't that crazy? Freaking brunette Cinderella. Isn't that wild? She's blonde. Like, what? There we go. See, we got to use the shield. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Come at me, bro. Ha ha. All right, you've got... I kind of wish it was Mickey Mouse telling you, and that was kind of revealed to be that, but it's not. It's just thing. Yeah, magic points. MP. Mana. They didn't want to use mana. There'll be times where you have to fight. You keep your light burning strong. Ah. Gosh, it looks like you're heartless. Looks like you're representing modern Disney, Sora. It's a color error due to the palette limitations. Isn't that great? But the freaking Sora's feet are yellow. Come on, man. Come on, man. His shoes are yellow. There's yellow in this game. Come on. Come on. You can put it on stained glass. Come on. Did Snow White have yellow on her? The Heartless have yellow eyes. Like, what? Lock on. The game's like, lock on, you idiot. Press the lock on button. Look at that, dude. It'd be kind of sick if we didn't use just the Keyblade, but... Was that even a hit? Oh, come on. Because you have to wait for them to come up. That's what kind of sucks. Waiting for your enemy to do a thing is always not the best. I mean, on the texture. Oh, darkness. Oh. Get sucked in, Sora. You're gonna be we're gonna dissolve you like Marvel. Dissolve you like every company we've ever absorbed. We will buy them all. All of them. No. Oh, yeah, another third stained glass. Wow. They spent all their yellow budget on the shoes. The yellow budget. That's an insane statement. Look at all this yellow budget. They just did this for the sake of doing this. I think there's a message here, you know? Hold on, let me move the camera around. See, you got a princess here in the daylight, the princess at nighttime. This is all the other princesses that are left, I think. That's kind of the point, right? We should... Is there 5 here? There's supposed to be multiple... Well, Riku's 1, too, as well. Look at this texture. Isn't it crazy? Translucent door. With the god... Look at those god rays, man! It's better than most modern textures, that god ray right there. Whoops, gotta go down to examine here. Whoops. Air whips. Air. I can't open it. Hit it. Hit it with the letterbox. Drag the letterbox over the door. Oh. This is also a weird tutorial, I gotta say. If Cinderella was blonde, then the dress would be orange. Sick. You can push large crates. You can also beat them up. Beat up the crate. There, got him. We got a potion. Oh. Wait a minute, don't we keep the potion? Like that, you can switch between locked-on targets. Aha! Ta-da! I mean, I could have lifted that up, but no, I'm just going to beat it to death. Just beat it! Hi. Hi! I had to see this kid in your middle school. Like, what the hell? What the heck is it? It's too much! Cum Lai! The past is too bright. The future's too dark. How the world has changed. Discord light mode! Hold on. Oh, no. The XP stuff is when you talk to these guys. That's right. Look, Final Fantasy characters. Look, Waka! What do you know about the Al Bhed chat? Ash Peasant Girl must have gotten soot in her hair. Look, it's Waka, dude. Yeah, these where you talk about the XP gain. Yeah. This is whether or not you get experience, I think. Try to remember. Oh, God. Chat, wait. Okay. I'll let you guys choose. I'll let you guys choose all these options. Okay. Just pick one. Being number 1. 2 is friendship. 3 is prized possessions. I'll let you guys choose. Let's be real. Yoko Shimomura's soundtracks carry this franchise. It's the first. This story's not that bad. Okay, it's not that egregious. In terms of a crossover game, anyways, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it just kept getting worse. Like, we're adding more and more and more, and it's just like, I think what we had here was fine. I just kind of wish it was just one game. Or Kingdom Hearts 2's combat's good, though. I kind of wish this game had Kingdom Hearts 2's combat, but obviously it didn't exist yet. Or they didn't want to do it that way. The water looks good, though. I'm glad this emulator makes the water look really good. And when I mean, really, I mean... Well, no, you can actually see the ground texture, actually. You see? There's a static thing underneath. Did you see the water going over it? Showing that it's shallow. And it gets darker as it goes away. That's pretty good. Her music is magic. Yeah, this game's got a great soundtrack. So does Final Fantasy. Not Final Fantasy. Well, Final Fantasy obviously has some of the most iconic music ever. You know, but Kingdom Hearts 2's music's good, too. I like the Triple Triad music. The shuffle. Boogie shuffle, whatever. You know, I'll play it right now. It's pretty good. Loved hearing it in FF14 when I played it. At first it was in Final Fantasy, I think, 8. Triple Triad. I like Triple Triad. I like a lot of card games. I really like Triple... yeah, Shuffle Boogie. Yeah, Shuffle or Boogie. It's called, yeah. Wait, hold on a second. There you go. Can you hear it? Freaking sick. What a card game music this is. We're in a tie right now. I need a tiebreaker. Gosh darn it. We need a third person to vote 1, 2, or... Well, actually, I'd rather it be 2 or 3 instead of 1, because then we'd have a 3-way tie. Alright, that's good. And dude, are we going to be stuck on the screen forever? Because we can't get a third person to break the tie? I don't want to be the third person to break the tie. It doesn't make sense to have everyone else vote and then me just choose the defining choice. Any minute now, Sora, you can make up your mind. I don't think I'm going to make it up. Friendship, that's gay. No thanks. I'll throw that in the trash. So, girl, have you ever heard of this guy called Griffith? You know, I don't think he did anything wrong. Dude, this guy, like, Sora describing Berserk lore. I can't remember what this chick's name is. She's a Final Fantasy character, but just describing lore to this chick would be so funny. And she's like, yeah. The weird old cat lip she's got. The upside down 3 or whatever. Sideways 3. Anyone? Hello? Is anyone in chat? Someone need to vote the first option. No, don't vote the first option. Please do not. Vote 2 or 3. Number 1's being number 1. Friendship for number 2. My prized possessions number 3. How long are we going to be here? We're going to be here a century? I got time. I got time. I got time. Like Mr. Incredible looking at his watch before he runs over that old lady. I got time to run over. Yeah. Wait, your feet are comically large like mine. What the? You know, I'm a size 15, you know. Sora tried to... Dude, there's something funny about Sora trying to hit on this girl. It makes me laugh. So, come here very often? Do you come sitting on this edge of this island very often? I notice your hair is a bit different. Most awkward conversation between two people. That bracelet looks very nice. I noticed that it actually is not snug against your arm. How did that happen? Wonderful weather we're having. Wonderful weather we're having. Dude, is no one really going to vote? Am I okay? We're gonna do 2, and it doesn't matter even if I cut down the options. You still won't vote. Come on, man. We're in a stalemate. This is the worst thing ever. Oh my God, a stalemate this long. I gotta wait for a new person to come in and vote. Just whatever, vote on whatever at this point. I'd rather it not be one, but it's not like it could stop you. Unless I stop the poll, and I don't want to do that. Anyone? Hello? Hello? Anyone? Hello? There's 4 people watching the stream. I'd like you to vote. Hello? Ah. We're going to delete. There you go. Hold on. Maybe I get a picture of Sora or something. Something Kingdom Hearts. Gotta find Kingdom Hearts. I gotta find my heart. I'm trying to find Disney's heart. It was lost in this game 1,000 years ago. Do I not have a picture of a Kingdom Hearts anything? Dude, who doesn't just have a picture of Mickey Mouse on hand? God, what is wrong with me, man? How could I do this? How could this be done that way? Oh. I voted already. I know! You and Chart Birdburger, I think, already voted. I need one more vote. One more. God. Spare me this pain of patience. Also, wait, mid-tier mistake? All right, mid-tier mistake. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. They followed me yesterday. Oh, yeah, they were on the stream here yesterday, too, but they didn't. Oh, no, because they went to YouTube. Talk to me there. Did I forget to vote? Did you? There's only so many people here. It's not like I have a lot of streamers here. Hello, wake up. Viewers, wake up. I need a vote. We need to break the vote. I'm stuck. We've been stalemated. Yeah, I need to find a picture of Sora. Sora face is pretty good. I can't draw with a crap, so I'm not even going to try. That's not what Sora sounds like. I don't know why I keep doing it. It's just funny to me. Haley Joel Osment sounds like this to me. A walk? Can I offer you a walk cycle in these trying times? No, Redditor. You can offer the ban list of where you get banned. Sora. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna change the thumbnail. There you go. Did I spell that wrong? Don't care. It'll be fine. I can find it. Did anyone vote? Did I miss the vote? Am I gonna come back and someone voted again? It's freaking over, dude. There you go. Here, have a Sora face. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. This will help my career. Surely. God, these streams are a disaster. And yet I still go. And yet I still persist. All right. Anyways, did anyone vote? No one still voted. Are you kidding me? It's been 7 minutes. I was being schmeckledorfed. I need to vote now. Do I need to put text on the screen that says vote now? Capital. Vote now on YouTube. There you go. There. Surely this will work out in my favor. Vote now on YouTube. 1, 2, or 3. Hurry. Oh my God, who voted 1? Flower Soccer is calling you. Oh, wait. It is my calling to use the random wheel. Dukesaster stream. What's up, guys? Why did you guys vote 1? Oh my God. I need someone to break the three-way tie. The worst thing has come to pass, and yet I am still trying to fix it. Because you guys just want to torture me. 3rd vote, yay. I need a 4th vote now. It was a pain in the ass to get the 3rd vote, but now I need a 4th to break the three-way tie. Vote like it's the 2024 presidential election. Austin, Happy New Year to you as well. Hope your 2025 was okay. Hopefully next year is even better. Getting closer to that new Fallout New Vegas stream. Getting closer. Might happen next month. I'm feeling next month. I got to make that Switch video, and I think I can get 500 subscribers. I voted friendship. So you were the number 2 vote. Anyone would like to vote, that'd be nice. I don't want to spin a wheel. I want you guys to decide. That's what makes it more useful to me. I would like your decisions in the matter. Or else I wouldn't even have a poll up to let you guys choose. My playthrough of Kingdom Hearts here right now. Anime. She's been waiting, chat. You're going to keep her waiting? I can't even remember her name. I know Waka. I don't remember the other dude's name. He's from, what, Final Fantasy 9? Vaughn? I think his name's Vaughn or something like that. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. I just can't believe it's like, yeah, here's Waka from FF10. Okay. Sure, Nomura. Whatever. I voted money. Where's my prize possessions? My rare Pokemon cards. No one's going to vote? Dude, we are 10 minutes in. Selfie, thank you. Let me take a selfie. Hey, selfie, you mind if I take a picture? So weird. Yes, someone voted one. Thank you for the vote. Thank you. Thank you. The stalemate has ended. Apartheid is over. We have saved the country. Slavery no more. Random Wheel said one. Thank you. Being number one. Is being number one such a big deal? Dude, okay. This is where Sora just shoves her into the water. All right, let's talk to Waka. All right, you ready, chat, for another? We got more voting. 1, 2. If you have to use a random wheel, so be it. I don't mind. Number 1 is to see rare sights. Number 2 is to broaden my horizons. Number 3 is to be strong. What do you want out of life? Waka's face is weird here, too. He doesn't even... His eyes are different. Yeah, integration. I want proper game prices. Hey, you're not going to get that, brother. Not in this environment. You're not going to get anything good, brother. Yeah, I'll bet, brother. It's not going to work out for you, eh? Oh, my God. Wait. It looks like 3's winning. Okay, I'll give it 10. You got 15 seconds. I was going to say 10. You got 15. 14. 13. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. All right, we got enough votes. Thank goodness we actually got proper votes. No! How did 1 and 3 get 50-50? It was on 3. I got to redo it again. Got chat? Chat? I can't believe it changed when I hit OK. What did you guys... How did you do that? How did you time it? How did you time... There's supposed to be... There's like a stream delay and you timed it. In what world? How is that even possible? My goodness. Okay, let's try this again. All right. 1, 2, or 3. 1, to see rare sights. 2, to broaden my horizons. 3, to be strong. Okay, let's try this for the second. We're not even making... This is like Twitch Plays Pokemon again. We're not making any progress for several hours. Okay, we're still trying to answer questions from chat. All right, I'm not doing a countdown. End the poll. What did we get? Okay, looks like we're going with 3. God, to be strong, huh? That's it? That's it? Waka, that's it? Why'd you even get put in the game? Yeah, I think... Is this Vaughn? Who is this? All right, chat. We got to vote. I know this is the 3rd time. That's all you do in the beginning, because this determines... I think this determines your XP rate. All right, chat. 1, 2, or 3. 1, getting old. What are you so afraid of? That's the question. This Final Fantasy character with the weird freaking shorts is asking. Everything needs to have belt buckles and zippers and chains. 1, getting old. 2, being different. 3, being indecisive. Can we name your starter Trent? No! No. We can name my Fallout New Vegas character Trent, though, or something like that. Trenitron? Something like that. Or maybe in the name, something like that. I think you guys would be fine with that. Oh, my God. We got another tie. Oh, my God. Stalemates for years. This could be the longest playthrough of Kingdom Hearts. Is not because someone was playing it slowly. It's because we couldn't vote. Democracy is clearly failing. We're witnessing it in action. Because the personal choice to torture someone over a vote exists. It's not about being too smart. It's not about being too dumb anymore. It's about, I just want to torture someone. Spite voting. I miss Nomura's buckle and zipper era of character design. I don't. I think we miss it because of what modern Final Fantasy is, but I need to add spin again as the wheel keeps choosing 1. Did they ever like a random wheel? Is it just a wheel of just the number 1? printed 20 times over the entire wheel in different colors and shapes. Bruh, indecision is literally the best choice right now. Yeah, because it's what you guys are. If you stalemate on something, it's not saying you're being indecisive, but there's just not enough people to vote, number one. But number two, it doesn't help that you guys can't agree on anything, which makes you indecisive overall. Talk amongst yourselves. Say, chat, what are we going for here? What do you want for Duke's playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 1? Yeah. So, you've been working out? So, I noticed you got your Nike slides on, which are also yellow. Dude, he was obsessed with yellow. Look how many... All three of these Final Fantasy characters have yellow. That's like a large palette of their characters' clothing. That's insane. The Morris plaid and hoodie era is boring. What? Yeah, but I don't want like everything to have a buckle or a zipper, though. We can... Like, you can have the... Hey, design the same thing. Remove all the buckles and zippers. Okay, we got for number 3. Thank goodness. Thank you for the vote. I gave it 1, 2, and 3, and it loves 1. Well, we picked 3 again. Being indecisive. Good. Is that really so scary? Are you being indecisive on this Final Fantasy character number 3? You want to be number 1. You want to be strong. You're afraid of being indecisive. We're not voting on this one. I'm hitting yes. Chat, what are we going to do to make sure Duke dead ends here now? Well, it's never voting. Essentially. Not saying I'm going to stream forever, but I'll... Your adventure begins in the dead of night. What? Yeah, see, the problem is that this is about XP gain, right? I'll gain little XP in the beginning, right? Or less XP. And then throughout the game, I'll start gaining more and more, right? At the end, I'll gain a lot of experience. Faster, I should say. It's about experience gain. So in the beginning, it's going to be rough. In the middle, it's going to be okay. And then at the end, it's going to be really good. That's what that means. I'm glad the game tells you that, except it doesn't. It's vague. Like, you have to guess. Like, people have to read the guides to figure that out. Because there's no way, like, the compared to playthroughs, like, oh, yeah, I chose this and this. And yeah, right. Yo, the bell, the ball. Except that's not Belle. That's Sleeping Beauty. I vote the second option. We're not voting here again. This is not a vote. Deep freeze. Deep freeze. Shield. Air slosh. Isn't it insane that we went... Why is this not in the beginning? And then the Waka and stuff like that is after this. Why are we doing this again? Right? It's like if it's disjointed. I don't know why they do that. This should have just been in the first part and then the questions are in the end and then you wake up or whatever. I'm not worried about losing health. I do need to destroy all these enemies, though, because I need the experience. Sonic! Why the giant text on screen? Oh, my bad. Yeah, I got to get rid of it. Whoops. We're good now. Yay. Also, we get rid of this little image. We can get rid of... Hell, Sora training. I just want a picture of Sora in that chair. So he's like he's training for... Hell, I vote the 4th option. No! There is no 4th option! There's no voting now. Rescind your rights to me now. Hey, we're done. I did like that the UI turns red when you're in combat, but it turns blue when it's not. Oh, we got cool stuff in this game. Look at Sleeping Beauty, dude. Wake the F up. Wake up! Wake! Slamming her with a shield in her bed. Wake up! No, this is her comatose state. Right? So that way, even if you try to hit her with the shield, she doesn't wake up. True love's first kiss. Or the spinning wheel. Can we vote on whether you are allowed to make a save file? That is insane. I am saving. Okay? At least the first one has to be a save. I'm not going to keep redoing it. That's insane. Are you out of your mind? Best way to end 2025. Yeah, no save file. Put this on a new memory card and everything. Look at the spotlight, dude. Yeah, I don't think... Do I have anything on the second card? Oh, the second card has my files. I can show that off real quick. It takes forever to... Because of how many I have. Money. I like how we're like, hey, what's... Another form of currency we can use in Kingdom Hearts. How about money, but spelled differently? See, look. Look at this. Yay! Oh! Look at that. Level 71. 30 hours in with Ultimate Weapon and 76,000 money. Okay. Save. New save. Well, actually, I could have just saved on the other file. Whatever. You want to see my party? I'm breaking it down the street, right down the street. Breaking it down by the way. Yeah, dude, everyone's made that joke. All right, Sora. See, I keep the potion. I have nothing in stock. The Dream Shield. Hey, chat, did you know that we're in a dream, Snake Eater? Can we vote to delete all of them? So you cheated? No. So you're okay, I don't have enough points as band saving through Twitch? No. No, we don't cheat to get the ultimate weapon. You literally have to grind for it. All this is short. Oh, spell shortcuts. Status, how am I doing? Looking pretty good, I guess. Dude, max AP. 2, 3. Oh, auto lock, target. Ooh, do I need to change any of these? Why is this even here? He has tiny legs and massive shorts. Yes. Oh, baggy shorts were the thing back in the 90s, early 2000s. Absolutely. He also has comically large feet and hands. That's just the embodiment of Disney back then. Or Final Fantasy, for that matter. But Disney. Street Fighter was like that, too. Look at me go. Hey. Huh. It's like those kaleidoscopes I look through. Oh, it hurts my eyes. Hey, there's Belle. Belle de Ball. Look at that hair. It's almost red. Like red-brown. Auburn. Turn off that pesky ad block. The closer you get to light, the greater your shadow becomes. Whoa! Bruh, Nomura stood in front of the light. He's like, whoa! You cast a shadow! Yo. If this actually was foreshadowing of Sora turning into a Heartless, that'd have been so good. But no, it's just some random battle with a Heartless guy. I don't mind these Heartless designs. Dude, that facial animation was insane. He's like, oh! And then they just copy this with a nobody in Kingdom Hearts 2. Red shorts, yellow shoes, white gloves. What do they mean by that? Yellow's like a big part of this game. Yellow's like a huge color gradient that they love using. Look at the yellow on the shield. Yep, we got it. Let's go hit his hand. Or better yet, let's go up. Get up there. Get up there. Do you like my text? Like I said, text. Yes, give me the experience, actually. I'm going to need it. You know, you don't have to fight these guys if you don't want to. Wow, I hit that. Oh, am I going to get hit? Okay. Anyways, just press an A. Jesus! I'm going to climb up there and hit his face again. Come on. Come on! Oh, come on. Oh, not going to make it in time, am I? Dude, get on the arm. Please? Please? No? Okay. Whatever. Okay. Fine! Give me the experience now! I need it now! Let's go! Time to do some more damage, shall we? Oh, please. Oh, please. Come on. Come on. Is that Davy Jones's locker? No, he's in the second game. Oh. Oh my goodness. Please! Look how much damage I'm not doing. Isn't it insane? Wow, they actually came around and actually hit me. That took for the first time it didn't happen. There we go. Jeez. Woo, we made it through. It's all a homage to Mickey. All returned to Mickey Mouse. Oh! Yeah, his outfit is, kind of. Like the red shorts. Definitely. The white gloves, yep. Yeah, the yellow shoes, yep. The buckles and... Wait a minute. Bro's got a crown necklace, dude. What are you in the gang? We're in the crown gang. No, Davy Jones is it? Isn't he in the second? Isn't he in Kingdom Hearts 2? Oh, no. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, no? I know Pirates of the Caribbean is in the second game. So don't forget. This is all a dream. You're the one who will open the door to darkness. It's not a door to darkness. It's a door to light. Barbossa is. Ah. Yeah, I guess that was the first Pirate of the Caribbean, wasn't it? Dang. Dang, that's right. And they have, like, realistic proportions. And you look at Donald, Goofy, and Sora's like, what the? Oh, it's all a dream, but it was real. Because I think you do keep the potion, so it's like a little narrative dissonance there. Ew! Ugly girl, throw her in ocean, see if she swim.
Give me a break, Kyrie.
Dude, give me a break, Kyrie.
Bum.
Wow.
I knew that I'd find you snoozing down here.
Snoozing
No,
as
huge
usual.
black thing swallowed me up. I couldn't
Yeah.
breathe. I couldn't. Ow!
Ow, I saw these
Are
women.
you still dreaming?
It wasn't a dream. Or
Or
was
was it? I don't know. No, it was real. It was real. It was
What
real.
was that place?
Spawn Shield.
So bizarre.
Spawn Shield.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Don't think about it too much.
Say, Kyrie.
At World's End,
was your
it's
hometown
even
like?
more uncanny.
You know, where you grew
Kingdom
up?
Hearts 3.
I've told you
I remember watching
before.
Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm like, man, what happened?
Nothing.
It's all about Disney now. It's not about Final Fantasy at all. It's
You
like,
ever wanna
god
go
damn
back?
it.
Well,
I'm
I'm
happy.
happy here.
Really?
Dude, you see the fish in the water?
You
Dude,
know.
there was a fish.
I wouldn't mind going to
Let's
see
play
it.
Fable. It didn't work because it's kind of busted.
Along with any other?
I don't know if I'll go back to playing Fable.
I want to see them all.
I didn't go back to playing any of those RPG games. Hey, wake up. Why do we got these awkward zoom-ins on these faces? Jesus Christ.
I guess I'm the only one working on the raft.
Nah, just throw the... You should just throw the log out in the
You're just
ocean.
As lazy as he is.
Final Fantasy 15 app, but that's
So
why.
you
Yep.
noticed.
Clothes still dry. L game. I'll get in the water.
Together. I'll race you.
Huh?
Huh?
Are you kidding?
Dude, are you out of your mind?
Go.
Huh? What is this, Baywatch? Damn, she is slow as hell. Bruh, she ain't got no legs. Ah, Riku, I'm gonna beat you to death. Give me that coconut. Look at that logo, baby. Edge. Edge, but yet homely. Look at this little environment, man. Oh, it's beautiful. Destiny Islands. Islands. We're on one island, thank you. What's up, Kyrie? We gotta go gather materials now. Got a little fetch quest, Kyrie. Yeah. What was that again? What was it? 2 logs, 1 cloth, 1 rope. If you need help, just add. No more slacking. I'm slacking. That's it. I'm slacking. I'm leaving this planet. I am going. The logo should be Comic Sans. Yeah, that would sell extremely well back in 2002. Look, we're swimming now. Look, play Banjo-Kazooie. I don't know if I'll ever actually review or do a retrospective on Banjo-Kazooie. I didn't really grow up with it, so it's gonna be hard to do a retrospective about it. Did you guys know there's a ladder here? Look, it's log. Talk to log. How are you doing? Like, you want to see the slow walk animation? It's just the walk animation you get in the title. Or not in the title, but in the menu. Look at this. What's up, Riku? Just jumped on it. Oh, not right now. When I gather all the materials, maybe. Oh, no, I want to fight her. Wait, yeah. Or him.
Hey, what's happening, man?
Oh my god! Wait, is this...
Show me your stuff.
Oh my god, this Waka voice actor's terrible. Oh god. There you go. Oh my goodness. There we go. I'm learning. Come on, Waka. What are you doing? Oh my god. Okay. Oh god. Oh, I'm gonna die. There we go. Waka, you're insane. No, Waka, no! No, Waka, I did it too early! Please stop, Waka! There we go. Ugh! Ugh! Oh! Oh, that was terrible. It's an archipelago. We can't see the other islands due to hardware limitations. Still immune to the moist. Despicable. John DiMaggio is the only Grand Wizard Waka. Yeah, what's up with... I know they tried to do a young Waka here, but this is what you do to get tech point... Or not tech points. This is where you get experience.
The breeze feels great.
There we go, yeah.
Okay, don't hold back.
There we go, yep. Oh, God. Not with the jump rope, lady. Oh. There we go. Get wrecked, scrub. Well, Waka's a bit harder. I don't remember all his timings. Yeah, see, she's really easy. Notice how I got 1 point out of that?
Oh, I can't believe I lost.
Yeah, suck it. Well, she's supposed to be the easiest. And then she just goes back to normal. That's if you just want experience. Like I said, the tech points are worth way more. That's why you do Waka, but he's harder. That's where you get your experience, yeah. Then we can fight him.
Hey, Sora, you feel lucky today?
Yeah, you feel lucky today? You asked for it, dude.
You're going down.
Don't hit. Gabe's like, oh my god, I forgot the weird, goofy moves that he does. Yeah, get him in the corner. Oh, look at the parry. Dude. Oh, that's right. He does have weakness. See, I don't get a lot of points for this. That's why you always do Waka. Dude, I don't have a roll or anything, I don't think. There we go. Oh my god, please. Oh! Oh my god, that felt awful. You don't have a roll, you don't have a dodge. Do you have a block in this? Yeah, hold on, I can beat him. Jeez, man. I can do this. See, now I know his timings. See? Oh, that was an awesome tech. See, you just jump out of the way. Woo! Like that tech. Let's go. Gotta bait him into it. That's it. That's basically what you do in the beginning. That's it. There. Didn't even get hit that time. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, man.
Ew.
I'm really off today.
She lost to Duke. She must be a witch. Get Jack to beat Titus. See, I told you it's not that bad. Like, I got it right, like completely perfect the second time around. Maybe I could do Waka. But notice how I barely got anything. I would have to constantly parry him at the right time to get more tech points.
Show me your stuff.
Okay, come here, Waka. See, you're supposed to hit him, though. Oh! I'm doing it. Oh! See, but I didn't hit him there. But you get way more experience if you tech it. You're supposed to go hit him. But you're supposed to... It's just really... Oh. There we go. See, I... Ooh, that was an early swing. Oh, God. Nah, let's just beat him. Where are you going, Waka? How did it... Dude, depth perception. Come on. Oh. There we go. Woo! Smoked him! See, but that's what I'm saying. You just want to keep parrying it to get the most experience. There's no point in beating him. Right? You barely get that much experience. Wait a second. Is that D. Bradley Baker's walk-up? Maybe. Perhaps. Anyways. So that's something you can do to gain early experience if you want to. Wee. Oh, blinded by the light. Oh, the darkness room. We must go in this secret place where I store everything in the Disney Vault. All the racist cartoons are in here, Sora. Join me. We gotta find the racist cartoons. Where are they? Huh? I wonder where this door leads. To nothing and nowhere. Haha. Haha. Ha. Dude, is FSR on right now? Why? That. Okay. Wee. Excellent stuff. Look at me go. Just a boy and his sword. Come on, Sora. God, that loading was terrible. Okay, anyways. Gotta remember where everything is. On this good old Destiny Island. I already got the 2 logs. I need the cloth and the rope. I think one of them's up here. Is that what I think it is? Beat up the tree, yes. Beat up tree for rope. Nope. Oh, there's the cloth. Yep, there is. I was right. There was something up here. We don't talk about the padlocked closet or what it contains. We must talk about the closet. Are we going in of it or are we coming out of it? Open the door to darkness right now. Just pop it up. Ansem, just shove it in my face. There it is. Rope. Rope. Bombs. Rope. Escaping the world. Trying to glitch the game. Maybe. Hold on. Maybe I can. Hold on. No. Maybe not. Oh, well. Well, I did what I wanted to do. Oh, man. Not having the glide feels terrible right now. Oi, oi. Oi, oi. Hold on a second. Nah. We've been busy, dude. Oh, it is? What? Wait a minute. This is actually Tidus? For real? I guess it is. Well, we are Charlie Kirk. Okay. It has Billy Zane locked and saying, yeah, the Mummy returns. I guess this really is Tidus. Really? Yeah, I guess it is. He looks different in FF10 as a kid, because you have scenes where he shows him being berated by Jet. But wait, is Selphie from FF10? I don't know. The other Riku, there's a Riku I do believe in FF10. She's an Al Bhed. Blonde-haired chick without. She's in FF2 with Yuna and the other chick from Final Fantasy X-2. Here you go, Kyrie. We can build the boat to throw you out there to bait the sharks. Yep, it is D. Bradley Baker. Nice. Not yet. What do you mean? Are you ready to head home? No, we got to beat up Riku. I just want to give you those items because you said you wanted them. Sora's just a big simp. Gotta be told by the woman what to do all the time because he's an idiot. I'm dumb. No, Selphie's from Final Fantasy 8. That's what I thought. She's not from 10. I'm like, why is she here but the other 2 guys are from 10? Like, if you want to promote 10, you should put Riku in here, but they didn't. They saved it for 10X. Yep, we got to fight. This one decides the champion. Here we go. I'm ready to get cooked. Bro, I got that Tekken kick.
Come on. My turn.
Okay, I don't like the exchange. He has a lot of health, if I remember correctly.
Come on.
Come on.
You still don't got it.
Oh my goodness, please. I'm probably going to lose.
tell me you're giving up already. My turn.
Yep. Oh. Oh. Ugh!
Come on.
What?
Come on.
I can't see. Come on, camera.
Tell me you're giving up already. My turn.
Oh, I should have dodged there.
You still don't got it.
Oh my goodness. Come on!
You still don't got it. What are you afraid of?
Come on.
My turn. You still don't got it.
Oh, come on. Oh, he beat Riku. Let's go. First try. Suck it, Riku. Yeah. Oh, suck it, buddy. We're going. Oh, I clutched it out. Let's go. Hell yeah. Yeah, we go inside the shack real quick, too. I didn't do that. This is where the save point is. Yeah, I'm going to absolutely save. Are you kidding me? I beat Riku first try. Come on now. Give it to me, chat. Come on. You know that was awesome. God, Gabe. I know. I clutched it out. Isn't that good? No, didn't block. I just remembered he jumps in the air. You got to hit him in midair, too. They do it 9 more times. Don't do all 4 hits. Only do 3 hit combos to avoid the kick, yeah. Or just move to the side when he's about ready to do it and then combo into him. Nope, I'm Mr. One and done. Let's go home. I beat everyone. Not flawless as Selfie. Not flawless as Titus and Waka the first time. But it's been a while since I've actually played all of this game.
Kyrie's home is out there somewhere, right?
What are you talking about? Did you play? And do you remember the second game where she's coming home from school?
Who knows?
Remember that? And she looks
If
at
we
the
have
beach
We'll think of something else.
because she's going to school with Selfie. Apparently,
Why don't you go
dude,
to another
Nomura, please.
What would you do there?
I want to take this empty sparkling grape juice bottle, just bash over it. No, I'm just
Well,
kidding.
I haven't really thought about it.
Comically Tom and
just-
Jerry moment.
I've always wondered why we're here on this island. If
Remember
there are
Sora's
any other
mom?
worlds out there, why did we end up on this one?
Why did we end up on this one? I don't know. Something about
Suppose
destiny.
There are other worlds.
Darkness, darkness. Light, light, light. The
Then
key,
ours is
the
just
heart
a
to
little
darkness.
piece of something much greater.
Yes, you're the chosen
So-
ones. We got it.
We could have just as easily ended up somewhere else.
Do you
right?
see your character design? We know you're the chosen one. Riku's like baby Sephiroth.
That's why we need
That's
to
how you know
find
with the
out.
silver hair. He's like, yeah, remember when Sephiroth was actually a good guy in the army and then he got
Won't
corrupted
change a thing.
in Nibelheim or whatever the hell?
It's the same old stuff.
When he found out he was just a pet experiment
So let's go.
and the son of, or like the
You've been
genetic
thinking a
makeup
lot
of
lately,
Genova and stuff like
haven't you?
that and kept calling her mom
Thanks to you.
after that.
If you hadn't come here,
No, and neither does
I
Nomura.
probably would have
That's-
never thought of any of this.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's like,
Thanks.
he doesn't need to go this far is what I'm saying. Nomura always tries to make it bombastic for, and story-wise, for no reason. It's just not necessary. But you can tell that Riku's basically a Sephiroth parallel. You can tell by the design of hair and color that's like, yes, I'm supposed to be the anti-hero.
If two
Papu
people
fruit.
share one, their destinies become intertwined.
Where'd you get that lore
but
from?
remain a part of each
Where?
other's lives, no matter
Did you
what.
make that up? I would have laughed if he said in Kingdom
Come
Hearts
on,
2
I
and
know you
3,
wanna try
I
it.
made that up. Yeah, what are you talking about? Bro threw the fruit away. He didn't even try eating it. Well, no, I haven't played Final Fantasy VII. That was actually in Crisis Core. They gave a prequel to why Sephiroth is the way he is. He wasn't always a bad guy. Get it? Gray? Gray is the combination of black and white? Haha. I don't even know if Nomura thought that through. He probably didn't think of that as being a symbolism for that, but local legend? Yes. Ah, yes, Grand Wizard Donald Duck. Dude, it's the brooms from Cinderella, dude. They just stole them. Why are the brooms from Cinderella here? How? Why? That's supposed to be separate worlds. Remember when there was rules like you couldn't invade other worlds or whatever it was? Like the barrier between worlds was broken? That's such a weird Tom and Jerry gag for like no reason. All right. How did you not see that from there, Donald? Are you blind? I think just Pluto was just waiting there to give this letter to. Instead of coming to Donald or Goofy, nah, I'll just wait for Donald to get to the frickin' throne room. What? Losing his mind. I actually have played Crisis Core. Crisis Core Breaking Benaheim, AAVs were all amazing. Yeah. Dude, Genesis Valentine, dude. What is the obsession with Japanese and the frickin' surname Valentine? Rules don't apply to main characters. Oh boy, back to choky babies with your duck voice. Will Gorse there, Donald. I have ejected Dude, he is wearing metal. Why would you zap? You could have used any other spell. You chose specifically one that was conductive with his outfit. That is insane. Bro could have stopped his heart. We don't care. Queen Minnie wanted my heart to stop? Donald, why are you such a dickhead? Daisy's a flower.
Good morning, lady.
Why would you make it a secret? What would it matter if it was a secret? They're going to find out anyways. Yeah. Why is this about secrets, Donald? Oh, laugh it up, Donald. Laugh it up, buddy. He's going to be sleeping on the couch in the in this kingdom. Destiny Islands. Wow, we're back. We had to cut the scene out because it didn't show them going home. Oh, yeah, you got to do it a second time, don't you? Did you see I got the fish? Look, we go catch fish, chat. You want to see the item of fish? A provision for the raft. Why Daisy's eyes so far apart? I don't know. Lack of concentration. That doesn't even make any sense. We gotta provide the provisions for the raft, dude. All must be starving. I will to eat all the fish. Riku will starve. Kairi will starve. These Final Fantasy VII characters that are just here, they do nothing for the rest of the plot. They're just here. Isn't that crazy? Isn't there like a round 2 you do with these guys?
Hey, Sora. Have you heard
Oh.
about the legendary power of the Paopu fruit?
Pao-poo-poo.
They say if you share it with
Yeah, I know.
someone you
Riku
really
told me.
care for,
Riku told me.
it binds
Riku
you
told
together
me.
forever
Hey,
and ever,
Riku told me.
through eternity.
Hey, Selfie, Riku told me.
It's so romantic. I gotta try it sometime.
Man, why do you talk like that with your lips like... Oh, no, you just go again. I wonder who I'd share a Papu fruit with. I don't even know who... Do you have a romantic interest at even 8? Are you even old enough to have one? Do you have a boyfriend at 8? Who? Literal who? What you got, Waka? Can I throw this at Waka's big dumb head? Come here, Waka. You ready, Waka? Dude, did that just clip through his head? Did that just clip through his head? What the hell was that? Are you kidding me? Can I not lift it? No, wait, because I'm... Yeah, there we go. What? Okay, let's try this again. She's like 12. That's what I thought. Does she still have a boyfriend? I don't know what Nomura wants. Okay, let's try this again, okay?
Come on.
Wait, Nomura, did you tell the programmers that you're supposed to put collision in the game? Nomura! Wake up, Nomura! Wake up! This is not a dream! Some random dude yelling at you on the internet about collision. Do not use the item. Alright, let's try throwing it from back here. Okay, there is... Okay. Did you like that, Waka?
Me and Titus, we are gonna do a little exploring today.
Titus, for what?
You know, to the secret
Oh, yeah,
place
they tell
at
you
the
the
base of
plot,
that
yeah.
tree.
Her boyfriend is Squall. I thought that was Renoa or whatever the other chick.
Huh?
Wait, isn't it the black-haired chick? We gotta go to the secret place. Gotta go in. Wait, is now the time? I don't think now's the time to go to the secret place, is it? Is it? I don't think it is. Yeah, now it's not... Whoa. Now it's not the time. Look at this. Look at these things. 'Cause I don't think. Yeah, now's not the time to do this. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what. Whoa, look up. Look at that. You got holes up there too. It's like, go in this place. I'm like, I don't think it's time to go there, Waka. I don't know. 8 is crap and nobody likes it. I like Triple Triad. Triple Triad and she. But Renault's the black-haired chick. You see him hugging in the logo. You know, I'm going to throw this at Kyrie's head. Come here. Okay, never mind. It's taking too long. Oh, yo, wait a minute. Wait, yeah, there you go. Yeah, get up there. We must egg. All return to egg. Oh, no. Oh, there it is. Yeah. No. There we go. Yeah, you need to climb this one. There we go. Ta-da. So I'm pretty sure that's an item we need to gather. Whee. Look, we can go in the cove. Finally go in here. Kyrie's blocking the way. And then you'll see. Wow. This is where you do the race for the raft. See, look. How about high wind? What would you call it? Oh, God. Oh, God. Dinghy. Dinghy? Dinghy Demura? We call it the SS Demura. SS Buckle. SS Zipper. Final Fantasy 13-4. FF 13-4. Oh, God. That sounds abysmal. That thing would sink immediately. It wouldn't be able to get into the water, let alone be able to sail. Duganov? You want me to call it the Duganov? That seems pretentious and conceited, don't you think? The Dugmobile. That's even a worse name. I'm going to call it that. Call it Shipwreck? Even before it gets out of the raft? It's too far. You know what? I'm going to do something even dumber than that. Mr. Seekable. Okay. That's raft spelled backwards. Oh, God. I got to race? Dude, I'm going to lose this one. Oh, no. Yes, lol. Fine, call it very good. No. Call it Tafar. It's either Highwind or Tafar. Doomed. First one to tag that tree and make it back to... Oh,
I
God.
win. I'm captain. And if you
You win, I'll drown you.
Palpu with Kyrie.
Huh?
That was such a weird thing
Deal?
to say.
The winner gets to share a Palpu with Kyrie.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Dude, it almost reminded me of Toy Story, that animation. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. My brain. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. My brain. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Doomed. I'm doomed, dude. Oh my God. I didn't mean for that to happen. I didn't hold on. You have to hold on. I jumped off on accident. Didn't mean to do that. Oh my God. Nope, I didn't make it. Oh well. Wait, do I have to go that way or can I jump up here? Please, Riku. Please, Riku. Okay, well, I won again. Now the score is 2-0. Let's go. Yeah, you get an item. Let's go. Oh, he's pissed. Man, lighten up. It's just a name. I won! Why are you telling me to lighten up? No, you're lighten up. Man, lighten up. It's just a name. It's just a name. My name's Riku. What's your... Shove the pretty stone in his pretty mouth. How about that, huh? Yeah, I'd be pissed if I... You suck! It's called Tafar. Screw you. Screw you. He's mad about the Papu? No. Papu, Papu. Oh my God, it drops again. Why would it reset? Like, I don't even understand. Like, I understand. I think it resets because of the thing, but... Because if you keep redoing the race, everything resets, which is kind of dumb. All right, push. There you go. Give me the item. Yep, we got crack. All right. We got mescaline, chat. Let's go. All right. Bruh. Remember when I dropped the coconuts from the tree and it didn't let me grab them? Okay, what do you... Okay, what do you have to do with them then? What? I'm trying to remember how this works. Is it ones I have to pick up from on top of the tree? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You really... I can't just pick them up? Dude. Running through the water is faster than going through the course. Well, I still cooked them regardless. Also, we gotta go to the waterfall anyways. Hi. To the waterfall. Away. Away, Sora. Away. Away. This is crazy how you start off your game with just doing fetch quests, by the way. Nomura, please. No more. No! I wanted to go up there! No! Sonic! Sora! Sora, wake up! Wake up! Wake up! See, I knew the fish was for the raft stuff. There we go. Go in here. Let's see all the dark hole. Call to the darkness, Sora. There's something always nice in the hole. See, look. The secret entrance. Look! Yay! Wow! Isn't that great? Alright, let's go to the waterfall, get some water. Give me the water. Give me the water. There you go. You take the drinking water. Where do I get... I got the seagull egg already, obviously. Alright, let's talk to little Tidus over there. Tidus, how you doing? I'm going the wrong way, Tidus. Come talk to me, child. I don't even know if I have enough fish. Yeah, 3, right? I need 3 mushrooms as well. And I need the coconuts. Let's talk to little Tidus over here. There you go.
I think you've gotten stronger.
I hope
Odds
so.
are you're still no match for Riku.
I already beat him
We
twice.
took him on 3-1 last time. He
I
whipped us
literally
all.
beat him.
Well, I guess Kairi can always count on him.
I want to throw you into the ocean, Tidus.
Come on.
Ah, that's right. They have to be green. No? Yes, they do. Okay, I thought so. So you just keep hitting them until they come out green, right? What? Oh. Grab. There you go. But green's not ripe coconut. Why would you eat a green coconut? Okay. Bruh. Can I get the ones coming on this side? Thank you.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
No? Can I get a green coconut? Anytime now.
Come on.
Is that it? For real? That didn't even drop the green ones. You didn't drop the green coconut. Where'd the green coconut? Come here. I take it only certain trees drop the green coconut. Is that why? Even though that one dropped too. Oh my god. So it doesn't spoil early while riding the raft. Yeah, but how long does it take for a coconut to mature? You need to take some at least day 1. It's not did you just say coconut spoiling? Like, dude, it's got a hard shell. Search, is it legal to throw a child into the ocean? Why are you looking that up? Okay, where? Is it only certain trees that drop the coconut? Nope, it is just any tree. Cool. Okay, we gotta find the mushrooms now. Where are the mushrooms? Gotta remember. Is there one in the secret place? I don't remember seeing it in there. Put the lime in the coconut. I mean, it's a hard shell fruit. Or hard shell something. I don't know if it's considered a fruit, but it's not like it spoils easily. Yeah, was there a mushroom or something? Oh, yep. Thought so. Yeah, that's where you get the scene. That's what I thought, yeah. And look, she's made of darkness, but I'm made of light. She's empty, but I'm filled up with white. You're white, Sora. You're white. Gosh. Look, it's foreshadowing to show that she's light or something. Look, light and darkness. Haha. See, I think he fills it out, doesn't he? Now we're both filled with light. Oh, no, it's the Papu fruit. That's right.
What? Who's there?
There's nothing there.
Come to see the door to this world.
Yep.
Huh?
This world
Has been connected.
Well, what are you talking about?
I will show you what I mean, Sora.
tied to the darkness.
Darkness, darkness, darkness. I would love
Soon
that
to be
reverb.
completely
Darkness.
eclipsed.
Yes. The coconut's a giant nut, but
Well,
this
whoever you
delicious
are,
nut is
stop
not
freaking
a
me out
nut.
like this.
It's cocoa fruit from the cocoa palm family.
Where did you come from?
Cocoa. Cocoa.
You do not yet
Know what lies
what
beyond
lies
this
beyond
door.
the door.
The door to darkness.
So you're from another world.
Another world. I like how we're just gradually accepting
There
it.
is so very much to learn.
But quickly, it's like, you're from another planet, universe.
So little.
Oh yeah? Well,
You
you'll
see, Ansem should
I'm
just...
gonna get out and learn what's out there.
Yes, he will.
A meaningless effort.
Absolutely is not a meaningless effort.
One who knows nothing can understand nothing.
Right, but he's going to learn something. I like how he's just underestimating Sora this much. That's insane. Bruh, how do you not know he's the chosen one? Jordan me will rule the galaxy as father and son. Yay, Coke. Coca. Coca, Copa, Coca, Cabana. Beat up the door. Beat him up. And we'll have another scene where it's like, whoosh, and then Kyrie goes through him. We got to go find the other mushroom. We're one mushroom's short. It's a coconut song. You don't know about the hit Filipino song? Put the lime in the coconut and shake it all up. Put the lime in the coconut. Put the lime in the ladder and you throw it all up. Where is the third mushroom at? My goodness. Get on the ladder. Get on the ladder. Holy hell. Get on the ladder. You will not use the fire escape. I don't think the mushroom's up here. Why would it be on top of wood? It's in the ground. It's in the ground somewhere, Sora. Where's your brain? Is it in here? Hello? I call to the mushroom gods to release your fungi on this world. I'm just saying some nonsense right now. I just like the idea of Sora's just saying that to himself. That's complete and utter nonsense. Yay! Yay! He says yay! Yeah, how you gonna cause the fish from not spoiling, huh, Sora? You gonna cook? Yeah, let's put a fire on this. Sora's like, yeah, we'll put a fire on the boat. And then Riku's like, Sora, what are boats made of? Wood. Oh. Hug the tree. We hug the tree. I'm gonna take the pow-poo. Pee-poo, pow-poo-poo. Yes, Daddy Bezos. Yes, you linked the YouTube link to the song. But the lime in the coconut. Where's that pesky mushroom? It's not in here, is it? I don't think it randomly spawned in, did it? Does it? I don't think it's in here. I think it's back in the other place. Wow, did you see that? We went through 2 doors. That was a more meaningful song than Gangnam Style. Whoop. Whoop, 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 Gangnam Style. That's not a song. It's just noises. I mean, I understand that's what music is, but come on. Where's that pesky mushroom? It's gonna break again. Oh! We're saved. Wait a minute. Wait. Ooh. Ooh. Wait a minute. There. Where is this pesky other mushroom? Gotta remember. Oh! Thanks for nothing. Look, you go through these. Isn't that cool? 'Cause this was the first. Look at that. It reset, even though I already grabbed it. Is it back here? No, I don't think it's around here. Where is that third mushroom at? Where is the third mushroom? Where's that damn fourth mushroom? It's the third one! No, I only need 3. I don't need 4. I need 3 mushrooms. Wait, did you just take it, Kyrie? Kyrie, did you take it? It's supposed to be in a dark place. That's kind of the point, I think. Beeping. I like how there's just a random branch with a star on it, by the way. I don't think it's up there. Did you like the dialogue? Yep. I knew I was exactly missing. But you gotta get that external dialogue. Oh, wait, is it up there? Oh, dude, we gotta get that chest. How do we get that? Oh, found it. There's the other mushroom. Okay. Kind of hard to miss if you're looking at it. Wait, hold on a second. Wait, do I come back and get that when I get the glide? Oh, dude. Hold on a second. Wait. Wait, hold on. Jump up here. I think I could make that. Hold on. No, maybe not. Maybe I do have to get that later. I don't... Because you do come back to Destiny Islands, by the way. Oh! Wait a minute. Wait. I'm going to try it one time. I think this will work. If I time it right, I could just jump and then attack. Oh my goodness! Because he can grab the ledge. I think, hold on. I actually kind of want to try. I don't think you're actually supposed to be doing this here. There's no coming back to Destiny. Well, there's a thing with Ansem where it's like Destiny Islands, but it's not. Oh, come on! Dude, there's got to be a way to get up there. Oh, dude, the box! Oh, no, I got to reset the area. I know how to get there. Never mind. You push the crate over there, and then you jump up. I got to reset. Dude, that kind of got me. It's like a mini jump scare. There's that crate I destroyed. You got to push over there. I finally deduced it. Well, I destroyed it. That's why I didn't immediately think of it. There we go. Just trying to cheese the game out. Because I know he can grab the ledge. All right. Does that crate come back? Dude, no. Wait a minute. Do I actually just lose that crate? Okay, good. Nope, not this time. We're going to push that over there. There we go. We got to push the crate. Do not throw the crate. See, you pick it up and then you put it down and then you jump up. Okay. No! Dude, that could have been so bad. See, that's how you do it. Yo, we got a good early item. That's not it. You got to go to equipment. Look at that. We got a +1 in defense, baby. Just because we used a brain. That's why that... See, if you notice, certain items that don't drop items when you break them are used to make progress somewhere else, I think. I think that's a consistent thing in this game. Alright. Another high potion. Dude, there really are just... Yeah, let's go home. I already did everything. I think I found everyone already. I don't want to fight them twice. I don't want to keep leveling up. It's fine. Yeah, he's evil now. Well, it's called puberty, Sora. You wouldn't know what that means. You won't know what that means until the next game. That is insane. That was insane. Like, haha, kids are malicious. Peeking. Is my mic peaking? What's going on?
Now I'm ready. No matter where
Go.
I go or what I see.
Yep, I fixed it. We're good.
I know I can always come back here,
I always know you can come back here.
right?
No?
Yeah, of course.
You were trying to leave on Raft. What do you mean coming back here?
Sora, don't ever change.
Huh?
Huh? What does that even mean?
I just can't wait.
Why is Nomura so awkward with romance
It'll be great.
of any kind? What are you talking about your ears? I fixed it. I may be a headphone user. My bad. I think it's fixed now. It's been fixed. Don't worry. If you walk away. Donald. Sorry to rush off without saying goodbye, but there's big trouble brewing. Like alcohol brewing. Yeast. Not sure why, but the stars have been blinking out one by one, and that means disaster can't be far behind. I hate to leave you all, but I gotta go check into it. Huh. All the franchises that we bought out aren't being used. There's someone with the key to our survival, so I need you and Goofy to find him and stick with him. Got it? I can put in quotations, because they're trying to give it as a... hold on. We need that key or we're doomed. So go to Travis Town to find Leon. We'll point you... How do you even know? It's like, what the? P.S. Would you apologize for Minnie for me? Thanks, pal. Sorry, it's like, hey, Minnie, I gotta go save the world. We know it's from Mickey Mouse. I don't know why they're like keeping it secret.
What could this mean?
It means
Yeah.
we'll just have to trust the king.
Yeah. Just have to trust depth of field.
I sure hope he's all right.
Notice how they used depth of field there, even though Minnie was the one talking, but she was blurry? That didn't even make any sense. Yeah. How do you guys know? You know what the key is, but they don't want to tell. The problem is Nomura does not want to tell you things in the beginning that should easily be told.
Both of you.
I mean, to be fair, he does show it, but he could have just shown it
Uncle, your travels.
here.
He will accompany you.
They'd be like, oh, we got to find the chosen one or whatever. We got to find the Keyblade wielder, you know?
Cricket's the name. Jiminy Cricket. at your
Jiminy
service.
Cricket. Gosh, Mickey.
We hope for your safe return.
Please help the
Please
king.
help the king.
Da-da-da. Bruh, Minnie would be seeing her nose all the time. Like, guy like Goofy's like, see you later, Donald. No, I'm not. Shut up. I ain't doing it. Nope. Gorsh, Jiminy. Your world sucked, too?
It was terrible. We were scattered. And as far as I
So instead of actually having a Pinocchio level, we'll just be inside the whale. Disney, I was like, we would make a 4K reanimated version of IP, but that costs money. And we can't be bothered. Or just make it live action like they did Lion King.
on where we're from.
Just make it live action. That'll surely go well in the world. What's that? Is that a copyright violation? World Order. New World Order. The bad and the wamp well.
Dubs when we get there.
New World Order. This game is sponsored by the New World Order. That's crazy. Let me tell you something, brother. The black and white in Disney Kingdom. Oh, man, that's crazy. Ah, yes, Chip and Dale. Ah, yes, the gummy ship. My favorite thing about Kingdom Hearts at all. I mean, you could remove the gummy ship sections and the game would still be good. Like, fine. They should have done it like Ratchet and Clank, where they show the ship flying in between the planets, like Up Your Arsenal, where they just fly in between planets. Where they show the ship doing like flips and twists and turns and stuff like that. But they didn't want to do it that way. Because they still could have the Monstroso level, but not actually fly the ship through it, just be a cutscene. Which it kind of is. Bruh, Lion King 2019 isn't live action. It's not even shot on location like Dinosaur 2001. Shout out to Dinosaur, dude. Live action is cheaper, so also the Lion King remake forgot shadows exist. Lamau. The new Lion King forgot that good narrative and plot exists, and it was told expressively through the animation. Whatever, 3D CGI models, whatever. Whatever. Wow. The gummy ship. Look, they can make a cutscene for a gummy ship here. But nah, we can't do that when Sora's in charge of the ship. We gotta actually play and shoot through it. Shmups. What kind of shmup, but not 2D shmup, be a 3D shmup. See, look at Sora's house. What the fuck?
I just can't wait.
Why are we setting sail? Why?
Great.
Why is this scene even in the game? What was Nomura thinking? Huh?
Storm? Oh no! The raft!
Who cares about the raft? You're in a hole. Like, what? This is where his mom's like, Sora, dinner's ready or whatever. Yeah! Oh my god! Holy, dude, the memory's coming back. Oh my god. It's like, who cares about that? Because Kingdom Hearts 2 starts out the same way. That, you know, Nomura, okay. Because usually you would criticize someone who repeats the same tropes over and over again. I'm not saying I give Nomura a pass for Kingdom Hearts 2. The whole point was to prove that Roxas is Sora's nobody or whatever, or like Sora or whatever, that dude's nobody or whatever. Vanitas is nobody, whatever. Dude, the lore's bad. Okay. You could just run by these guys if you want. Yeah, there's something going on. I think there's FSR on. It's causing this weird, like, white shadow. I like how they let you go in here just to fight these guys. Like, why? Well, now? I just wanted to do that to show that off. Because Roxas goes through the same thing. He has the bed is at the same window. They do the same stuff where he's in the dream. Yeah, but the music good. I know we've already made that point, but I'm just like telling people that ever want to get into this series, like, you're going to see a lot of things repeat.
What?
A lot of
Door's
nonsense.
open, Sora. Now we can go to the outside world.
How did
What are you talking
Wait, did Riku? I'm trying to remember.
Kyrie's coming with us.
Because there wasn't a prequel to this game.
We might not be able
If I
to
remember.
back.
No, yeah, there is. What am I talking about? Birth by Sleep and all that are technically
There's
prequels.
no turning back.
But they're with different
This
characters.
may be our only chance. We can't let fear stop us.
He's like, it's wonderful here.
I'm
I
not
have a
afraid of the
stable life and
darkness.
anything a kid could want. I'm going to run away from home now. That's what I'm saying. It didn't make any sense. It's just nonsense. It's just we need a plot to show that he's the chosen one. We need one character to be evil or being controlled by the darkness, and then we need the other one to be by light. And then Kyrie's got to be a MacGuffin. Insane. I don't think that really... I'm trying to think like FF7. Okay. Cloud, light... but Cloud was way more nuanced than FF7. Sephiroth's the darkness guy, but he's not really part of your party. Aerith is the MacGuffin, I guess. Yeah, she is the MacGuffin. Well, I guess. Well. Excuse me, but that was something. Yeah, there's this weird ghosting effect on the characters. I think it has something to do with, like, I don't know what it is. You see it over the darkness creatures, unless it's my monitor. I don't think it's my monitor. Hold on. It might be my monitor. Hold on. It could. You guys might not be seeing it. Wait, hold on. I could see it on my... Let's see if it's on my CRT. If it isn't on my CRT, then... Yeah, it's my monitor. What the fuck? Really? Okay, so I guess... I think it's Adaptive Sync is causing that. Is Adaptive Sync causing that? Okay. Calm down. Okay, hold on. Maybe it is. Hold on. That's so weird. I didn't think it would be causing that as an issue. Because it's causing ghosting. Maybe it is. It's either that or something else. Hold on. Hold on, chat. You can still hear me, right? Dude, what the frick is going on with my monitor? Oh, it's a wonderful world out here in the big nothing of what? Destiny Islands. Destiny. Destiny, Sora. We must see Destiny's child. I'm a survivor. Dude, I'd laugh if Destiny's Child was in the soundtrack of this. Alright, let me see if there's still ghosting on this. If there is, then I think it's an in-game thing. It was Adaptive Sync was causing ghosting with the game. That's so weird. So my monitor was causing that. That's nice to know, because I didn't think it was the emulator. Do I even need to be fighting these guys right now? Oh, no. That's... See, yeah, sometimes it's a good idea to grind some things. Especially if you want to make the ultimate weapon. Not now, of course, but... Yeah, no, I need to go to the door. What am I doing? I don't want to grind this much. We need to go to the door. Yep, there it is. Yeah, we got to go to the hidden place. I can't believe Adaptive Sync was causing that. That was so weird. What the hell? Yeah, I'm not seeing it anymore. Frickin' monitor. Because now we get the whoosh Kyrie that blows through you. Whoosh. Come back. There we go.
Kyrie!
Kyrie. Sora.
Sora.
Wee. Ooh. Oh, darkness. Oh, they're in the hug position. Hugs no more. Wow, that was crazy. Anyways, let's fight the same guy I fought at the beginning. Look at this insanity, man. The island's being entirely destroyed. The big orb of dark. This is insane for a beginning. Wow, it's the guy from your dreams. Remember him? Oh yeah, you can tech these orbs, that's right. Oh, I think, can you jump up his arm up there too? Ooh, no Sora, no hug for you. You get nothing and you'll be happy. Oh, I don't have the parry yet. Come on. Okay, there you go. Oh, come on. Oh, please. There we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, come on. I have a game which says it crashes on radio on 7,000 cards, which I have. That's it's probably stable and only crashed one time. Yeah, sometimes they over-exaggerate. That's what I'm saying. My graphics card is 7900 XT. Where is his hand? Come on. Because you can't hit his feet. You gotta wait first. There we go. Get some health back, I guess. Please. Oh, come on. Oh, wait. No, that's actually what I wanted. Oh. Oh, please. Please. There you go. There we go. See, we're doing fine. There we go. Done and done. See? Gotta make sure you use it. I have a 7900 XTX. Dang, nice. You know, I think, because I said this before when the 9070 XT was coming out, I'm like, man, dude, I kind of regret not holding out for like a few months longer. Because I got my 79 XT in December. I had to wait a month from Amazon to get it to actually ship to my house, but it took a while, but it made it here. It's good, though. I don't have a problem with it, but it's like 9070 XT was better with power and it would cost less. If I could get it at retail, it was $600 retail. I bought my 79 XT for $680 total. It was like $630 or something like that during Christmas break. Just bought Doom Dark Ages on Steam sale, waiting for the massive download at the moment. I'm not the biggest fan of Doom the Dark Ages. Everything's trying to turn into Halo now, and I don't get it. It's insane. We're having this weird recursive effect of, okay, Doom, Wolfenstein, okay, these inspired FPS shooters like Halo, right? And like even Metroid Prime wasn't trying to be Halo when it came out. And now all those games that were inspired by those first-person stuff like that are now turning into it themselves. Like the inspiration becomes the inspiree. Like now the new modern Dooms are trying to be like Halo than being the inspiration for Halo. Metroid Prime 4 tries to be like Halo now. It's insane. I just can't believe it. Of all things to copy now in 2025 or in the modern era. What about the parts from the San Francisco restaurant? Oh, yeah, where I almost bought it. It was a Chinese restaurant. Yeah, that's... Or no, I bought it and I immediately refunded it. That's right. Yep.
What a dream. Ah!
Because I thought that the
This is a
sale was the
dream.
proper sale was $400 some, and then I refunded it. And I found out it was some random restaurant in San Francisco. Yeah,
Where am I?
that was good stuff. But that was a refund. I told about that. Yeah, I talked about that on stream.
Do you
I said
know
watch
where
out for
we are?
third-party vendors because they're just going to try to scam you. I have all Dooms
Hey!
for original is more of a list of them all. Metroid Prime has been copying Halo since Prime 3. I'm saying like Metroid Prime 1 and 2 specifically. 1 doesn't really copy Halo. Like the power-ups and stuff like that is not the same thing as what Halo did in Combat Evolved. Right? Metroid Prime 1 came out in 2002. Right? Halo Combat Evolved came out in 2001. Right? Metroid Prime 2 came out in 2004. Halo 2 what came out 2004? That's what I'm saying. They weren't trying like 3 I'll give you. Right? 3 I have beef with from what I've seen. But like I said, that's because the other M, Jesus. Other M's like the perfect example of how not to do a Metroid game. Why check the address after buying it? Because I jumped on it too quickly. I thought it was a proper sale that was going on. Right? Because it said it was being sold by Amazon, but no, what was it? It was being sold by them, but shipped by Amazon. I think it was one or the other or both. But it wasn't until after just check if it was legit or... Because you always have time to refund. That's why I'm not worried about it too much. Same thing with eBay. eBay's got a pretty good money-back guarantee. I've already had stuff refunded because the person was trying to scam me or something. Which is weird because eBay has guarantees. It's not that bad. You know? That's what cracked me up. Look, isn't it crazy that he's just here? Huh. This looks exactly like Titus, yet it's not Titus. None of your business. Why are you such a cheery person and just do that to me? Hold on a second. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. If you get all these 4, you get a thing. Pretty sure. Gotta wait for that one to come back. Wait. Wait a minute. Dude. Wait. Wait a minute. Do you have to use a thing for this? Like. Wait. Yeah, that's doing the candles, right? Shut up. I'm vibing to the music. My winter card took about 20 minutes to download. I don't know why new games need to be 200 gigabytes. Well, it's new graphics. I'll give them that, but they're putting too many polygons on the thing. Like, look up. Oh, there's a polygonal count meme. Dude, look how many like polygons Rathian take. There's a meme about Monster Hunter where it took like 40,000 polygons to make like Rathian or one of the Monster Hunter creatures. It's like no wonder your game runs like doo-doo. You're using too many polygons. It's not actually increasing, not necessarily the fidelity, but the look of the thing. It's like there's going to be a point where there's a law of diminishing returns with it. Look, huh? Just because we're kids. Huey, Dewey, and Louie, I think, right? Let's shop. This is where you sell your stuff, by the way. Ooh, I got no money. I got no money. What's the pretty stone for? I gotta remind myself what some of this stuff is for. I never even checked the pretty stone. It has little value. Gotta use a spell. Yeah, that's what I thought. What is it, Thundara? It hits them all at once, or Blizzaga? Blizzara? Blizzard? I figured it might have been a spell. But I just wanted to check anyways. Yeah, this is the Trinity symbols. So you need all 3 of you to do these. Yep. 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 Is there still ghosting on that? Kinda. Let's go talk to everyone. We will talk to everyone. Let's talk to Sid. There's our save point. Hey there, how can I? What the hell? Oh, it's only a kid. Not a kid, her name's Sora. Okay, he said, well, 134 is already lost. Well, man, where are we, huh? Traverse Town. How does Sid, like, Sid's, like, super smart, too. He should know that there's something going on. This sure ain't your island, yeah. Come on, Sid. I'll look out. Oh, thanks, Sid. Bro, got the amulet of Blood Fury on his chest. RuneScape reference. I know Garton of Bam Bam was horrendously optimized. They had an unnecessary number of polygons on a tiny cake decoration you only see for about a minute. Depends using different spells on the candles yields different results. Right. But I don't got any right now. They don't let me cast magic. They're gonna... Hey, have you ever heard about Salem, Sora? Okay. Hold on a second. Let me look up that image for you real quick. There's a meme about polygonal count. Where it showed a bust of a face and it was... Oh, yeah! Yeah! Yeah, there it is. Oh, there's the first one. That's one. I know this one was talked about a billion times. I think I'll call it Polygon meme. There you go. I'll show that one on OBS real quick. Because this is a modern day problem. It's not... I mean, it was a problem back then, but it's not as apparent as it is now, or as egregious as it is now. Okay, here we go. This is what I'm talking about, right? Law of diminishing returns of polygonal count, right? That even though you're putting 600,000 triangles compared to the 60,000, it doesn't look different enough to make it better, right? Unless this was just a meme, but I don't think it is. It's actually true. He's an engineer, not a metaphysicist. Just hit 53 sailing now on old school RuneScape 1 second monitor, Lamau. I'm at... I used up my membership, my bond, 12 days... No, 10 days ago. Yeah, I was mining nickel. Because it's valuable right now. Just trying to save up money just in case if I ever want to do any old school RuneScape content in the future. Sailing sucks. Why is nose getting thicker? I don't know. I thought that was a meme part of it too. I'm like, why is the nose getting more? You know what I mean? But I mean, it's still the point. I think this last one wasn't meant to be like that. I think the first 4 was the point. Where it's like, it's not enough of a difference, you know? You guys should like tell each era, like that's the PlayStation 1. Well, that 600 triangles is still the PlayStation 1. Like, Tekken 3 looked like that. Why did his nose get thicker there? I think they ruined the original meme. But the first 4 is clearly the meme. Like, the joke or the idea, like, the 6,000 between... And the 6,000 to 60,000, the difference isn't really enough to really justify having that many polygons. Like I said, the problem is compression... Adding stuff in that doesn't need to be added in. Mine is on the last day members. Nice. They just didn't think sailing through. I barely, like, based on the history of what I saw about sailing. Like, I knew about sailing for years in old school RuneScape because they were constantly kept wanting to vote it in, and then they lowered the vote necessary in order for it to pass. And the ship combat's just terrible. But it's cool to sail around, I guess, but it's kind of annoying too. But I mean, we're talking about a game where your clicking is the main point. And my summer car and my winter car, the faces look internally low quality. It's too perfect. Looks like an edit. Yeah, I think that last one is meant to be an edit, but the first 4 is the pertinent point here. I need to look up the Rathian. I think it was either was it Rathalos or Rathian that had a polygon count meme. Why most of the models from the Monster Hunter World's beta become polygon? It was like 6,000 or something. It was more than that. Was it Rathalos or Rathian? It was one of the two. Oh, God, where is it? Yeah, 10,000 polygons? What was it? Yeah, like the PS2 model to the... This was Monster Hunter World, too. Had a comparison between the PS2 model and the PS4 model. Or PC model, I should say. That's Rathalos, though. Not Rathian. I need to find specifically the one where they showed a picture of the... It has a wireframe mesh, right? And they showed some of them for these other ones. What is it? Polygon count. Monster Hunter I just put meme at the end of everything. Oh, God, dude. Wilds was horrendous, by the way. It wasn't from a Reddit post, was it? Oh, yeah, it was from the it was from the Chinese beta. Was this from, yeah, Monster Hunter Wilds? Yeah, ridiculous amount of polygons. That's why the game was so unoptimized. Oh my God, can I zoom in on that? It had 100, this creature had like 190,000. It was insane. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can zoom in on the top left. You might not be able to because the graphic fidelity of those pixels. Yeah, it was this image. These images. Yeah, it was 400,000 polygons or something like that. Oh my God, it was insane. I don't know. I'm pretty sure these were legit too. Like, it was showing the wireframe of all the polygons of the monsters in Wilds. I think World had something like that too, but it was insane. Like, look how many polygons are on that thing, dude. You don't need that many. It's not going to run any better. Why are we doing numerical analysis right now? I'm just showing off the amount of polygons on a three-dimensional model in modern gaming. A monster. Would you look at that? That horrifying mess of polygons. Yeah. Ew, Reddit. Looks like an edit. I already read that one. Dude, yeah, it's just insane. There's no reason to have that many polygons, though. It's just inefficiency at that point. Like I said, they don't know how to make something look good without overusing 5 billion polygons. It feels like they used AI or a duplicator. That's what it feels. And then Monster Hunter Wilds ran like crap, and there was poor graphics with it too, dude. Oh, man. God, remember when I played the beta and it crashed several times despite having adequate firmware? I literally because there's a test you could do, and then you could actually play the beta, and it just crashed all the time. It was so funny, dude. So bad. Oh, so bad. What a joke Wilds was. Wilds might have been one of the most disappointing games of the year. I mean, World, I mean, kind of normified the game series. I get that. But, man, it could always be worse. It could always be worse. Dude, okay, I guess it was something about... Maybe, I thought it was with Rathalos. There was one, I swear there was one with Rathalos. Maybe it was just those monsters that, like, the Chinese found out about Monster Hunter. But yeah, it was stuff like that. That's what I'm talking about. Duplicator. The Duplicator. Project Diva is perfect evidence of the issue. I ran that on a 3rd gen i5 with a GT 1030 on Linux, and it looks amazing. Let me tell you something. I don't like Bandai Namco, and I don't like how Sparking Zero turned out. But somehow, someway, someone over there at Bandai Namco was smart enough to realize if this game ran at a higher frame per second, it might crash the game. And of course, there is a mod for Sparking Zero to run higher than 60 frames per second, and I think it works fine. But they wanted to limit it to 60 just in case if there was going to be graphical issues with the game in terms of the frame rate. That game, Sparking Zero, an Unreal Engine 5 game that came out in 2024, ran on my 1050 Ti with an i5 8600K. Just pointing that out. That's old stuff right there. That CPU and GPU's old as hell. It's like 2017. Somewhere around there. Maybe even 2016. And the 1050 Ti is on the lower end. When did the 1050 Ti come out? I think it was 2017. 2016? Yeah, it's 2016. I got it in 2018, but it's from 2016. Right? Was playing Sparking Zero on low. I gotta point out, it was on low, but it ran at 60, if I remember correctly. With an i5 8600K. With 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. AKA idiot proof, yeah. I was gonna buy it for the Switch, but it's like $90 for the gold edition. It was dog, dude. Oh, we should look at the Steam chart for Monster Hunter Wilds. I didn't do a most disappointing games of the year, but you can literally say every single one of them. Any major release was disappointing. Only 30,000 people are playing right now on average. This game fell off a cliff. In September, it was less than 20,000. This game had 1 million people playing in the first week. It was insane. The fall off is insane. This is supposed to be a game that's supposed to last at least probably 4 years, because that was the gap between World and Rise. And now it's not even close to that. Like, look at this nonsense, man. Look how bad it is. It only came back because there's probably a recent update on this, too. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. How bad? Oh, dude. Because it's like a game you're supposed to keep updating. This game came out this year, by the way. It came out February. I remember. First week of February or last week of January. Something like that. I know it says March here, but I think it was February 28th. Something like that. Look at World. The fact that World even has this many people is insane. Still. This game is 7 years old. I know that may not seem weird because you'll bring up games like Counter-Strike 2 or whatever, but this game hasn't had like proper updates in 3 years. I'm pretty sure the PSU is from 2009. The director is literally begging people to come back. I know they botched it. Well, if you would have botched it, then there would be no need to come back because they'd still be there. They would never left. The i5 I mentioned was 2013. Was pulled from an HP Office PC. The GPU was passively coded. I know, dude. They don't make things like they used to back then. God. Oh, speaking of GPUs, remember PhysX not working on the 50 series, or I should say well, they call it the 50 series, but the 5000 series of NVIDIA GPUs, where they were trying to play Mirror's Edge and the physics wouldn't work when the glass broke. So many of those old games that use PhysX just didn't work properly. Great stuff. No game is optimized, and I'm not just talking about, it's like you're using too much. Like, I don't know how many people use the argument is that you're overdoing something, right? I'm not saying you need to keep it as simple as possible all the time. You can have a little complexity, but usually keeping it simple is better. Work on the art design than trying to shove, 100,000 polygons in a creature that's not going to run properly on release. You can lower the polygon count a little bit. It's okay. I think we should probably focus on textures, too. Rip to PhysX, I know. Hey, my AMD can do it. Just the new NVIDIA GPUs can't. I have a RTX 5000, one of the best GPUs of 2018. Yeah, the AMD series is a bit different. That's what kind of gets confusing, doesn't it? AMD and NVIDIA's naming scheme. Goddamn. Because then you have AMD CPUs that are like the 7000 series. Like, wait a minute, the GPU's also the 7000 series. Wait a minute. Because I have a 7600X, but the graphics card is the 7900 XT. It's like, what? Oh, man. But then the new CPU that comes out after that's the 9000 series. And then the GPU's the 9000 series. Like, wait a minute, what's the... Oh, no. Some people might get confused by the naming scheme, is all I'm saying as well. Customize. I got nothing right now. I don't even want to play this anymore. I do want to talk about gaming and stuff like that real quick. Oh, God. What the hell happened to my goddamn desktop? Dude, it chopped up my freaking applications. It's a waffle pattern. Oh, it might have been because of my connection to the CRT with a second monitor. All right. What else do I want to show off? We could talk. What other modern games were really disappointing? Mind's Eye was bad. One of the worst games made this year. It's NVIDIA Quadro. Oh, yeah, because I know they had, the Titan X's and all that stuff as well. They had more of the higher brand GPUs that cost more, but they weren't meant for I wouldn't say they weren't meant for consumers, but it was obviously marketed to be higher end for companies and stuff like that to do specific editing back then. Jesus, Monster Hunter World. I mean, I own this game. I thought this game was pretty okay. I'm not the biggest Monster Hunter fan, but it was fun to beat up monsters in this game, except for when you fought the Leshen? Dude, that Witcher 3 collaboration was awful to fight the Leshen. It was terrible, man. Too much health. I mean, you can make that argument with Iceborne with the Clutch Claw and the health changes that they did, because they changed the old monsters to compensate for the new Clutch Claw as well. Insane stuff back then. Alrighty, you know what? I think I'm going to end the stream right here. I'm not waiting till midnight. I had a good time talking about video games with you guys, but I think it's time for me to head out. I want to thank everyone for coming into the stream and actually voted on the first three options, or the first four, actually. It was 5, because he had to choose the first weapon, the second weapon, and then the 3 with the other Final Fantasy characters with Selphie, Tidus, and Waka. I hope you guys had a good 2025. I hope your 2026 is even better. Hopefully we get monetized soon and stuff like that. Hopefully I'll be making more retrospective reviews as well. Absolutely. There'll be more streams in the future. I don't know if I'll keep to the one stream a week. You know, I don't know if I'll do bonus streams unless something's really happening in the news or whatnot that I want to talk about. But I want all of you to take care of yourselves and have an excellent New Year on me. Happy New Year. Wait, hold on. I had a friend's PC reach 100 degrees Celsius while playing the Street Fighter 6 demo upon reaching the open world because of the de novo DRM. You're telling me your PC reached boiling of water levels. That's insane. Oh man, Street Fighter 6 demo. I played the Street Fighter 6 demo, I think. If I were to re-download it, it would tell me. But because if you uninstall it, it removes it from your Steam library. If I remember correctly. That's what happened with the Tekken 8 demo, at least. All right, take care of yourselves, everyone.